And everyone now is all worried about the Sean Locklear thing, the Seahawks offensive lineman. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Just a minor distraction. Everybody chokes their girlfriend a little bit.
Go home and choke them at home. You know, I don't know, but...
Not anything. You can choke your girlfriend in an alley. It's perfectly acceptable during Super Bowl time. But... I don't need 3 people turning him in like that. I don't need his girlfriend, man, to leave it to a bunt to just destroy your football experience.
The girlfriend is saying, hey, leave him alone.
Whatever.
Nothing happened.
She shouldn't have started by dancing with some yokel.
You know what?
All right, you know what? We'll go into this later. I'm not talking about this now. I'm not even going to allow this to become a distraction. I mean, on most times I'd be saying, put your hands on a woman. This time, it's the Super Bowl! What are you, nuts? We'll talk about this all later. I don't want to talk about it now.
All right. We'll talk about Stephen not having a child yet. How about that?
That is...
we're trying,
We're trying.
Is fascinating. And, the beautiful thing about the entire situation is, the most important part about it is that Terry had an opportunity to win big money.
Big money.
Had the money on the table. Had the money on the table and took it back.
Whoa.
She chickened out of the bed. That would have been money in the bank this morning for her.
Yeah.
Man.
As we went to break, she took her money back. She didn't feel good about it.
No.
And
Come on, really?
Canceled the bet.
I
No
did.
good.
Unbelievable.
I did.
Didn't have the guts.
Big
You could have had thousands of dollars.
Oh, thousands. Yes, I know.
Carl, you're sitting next to her. Choke her. Come on.
Come here, bitch. I saw you dancing with somebody.
I want to be swear.
Come on. Let me tell you. This is a very exciting time. Were you at the game Saturday?
No, I was not, but I was watching it.
Oh, jeez. All right, Stephen, don't play along. You're completely out of it mentally. And,
No, I was
don't
watching
feel
it.
lucky.
However, I did not get to see the fourth quarter because I was at a birthday party.
That was not a
You
heartfelt.
left during the fourth quarter?
That wasn't a heartfelt awe. Anyway.
Yeah.
It was your daughter's birthday party this weekend.
Yes. So
Man,
we had to go to a movie. We had to go see Hoodwinked, and you can't.
Hoodwinked.
Yeah, it was really.
Leave it to a 10-year-old girl to ruin your football experience. Unbelievable.
Don't you know, honey? It's a Seahawks.
You should probably not let your kids go to movies called Hoodringed.
Wow, hoodwink.
No, that would be Hoodwinked.
Stephen, don't even bother. There wasn't a heartfelt hoodwink.
Hoodwinked,
Yes.
whatever. Hoodring, whatever.
Stephen, what is going on here? What is the next course of action? Are they going to induce? What are they going to do here?
It looks that way, yeah.
I asked a lot of different questions. What's the
Induce the last part.
inducement?
Yeah, it looks that way.
When? As of when?
Well, if there's nothing today. I mean, if you want the whole story, today there's
Nothing but
another gelling treatment to kind of.
Another gelling treatment? They've already
Gelling.
done a gelling treatment?
We did it on, I believe, Sunday.
And it didn't. There was no response.
Oh, there was response. There was contractions like every minute or two.
But-
And they were hard contractions.
And where are they now?
They went away.
Heart contractions usually either leads to terrible gas or a baby.
Well, they thought that it would lead to the baby, but it
Just led to terrible gas.
well, I don't recall that, but it could have. I mean,
Or at least for
maybe
you.
she conceals it well. I don't know, but so then they kind of died down, and Sunday and yesterday seemed to be fine. So
Yeah, the term is yesterday. This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
So they put some kind of gel on there?
Yeah.
They didn't do that with us.
Well, you didn't need it.
And the gel caused contractions that were less than 2 minutes apart.
oh yeah,
Get that cervix kick started.
they
And
were
then-
strong too. It was didn't look like it was very fun.
And then the contractions just went away.
They died down. Yeah.
Man. Now, did the gel give the cervix terrific body and make it feel good?
Lots of fluffiness.
I'm guessing
sure.
it did not make her feel good.
Okay.
Did it make the womb bounce and behave? Very manageable.
Maybe because Steven's never used hair gel. There's a correlation there.
Could be.
It's all coming back to haunt you, Stephen. We've told you
I'm
for
sure there
years.
is.
I'm a medical genius.
Yes.
We've told you for years to use some gel. And now you're so unaccustomed to it, your family doesn't respond.
None of them respond.
It's a damn shame.
It is. Yeah.
Man, I've never heard of something like that.
Yeah, well,
They put gel in her vagina?
yeah, they do to kickstart it, and I've heard of it.
Who rubs the gel in her vagina?
Her
Does
doctor.
Steven get to do it? No?
her doctor.
Her doctor?
Yes.
That doesn't sound very doctorly.
Yes, it is. Anyway, and what happened?
Do you come here often?
Stephen is right. It kickstarts it for a minute, and then
Look into my eyes.
you stop it.
Deeper.
And then they say that it dies down, but then eventually it'll stay in your system, and later on it'll kickstart it again.
Whether they use the
Really,
gel or not, I'm thinking eventually something is going to get started.
Right, but she hasn't dilated then much at all, right? It didn't.
Man.
give her
Well, they
more
didn't
dilation?
recheck, but we're rechecking and regelling today, actually.
Regelling today.
Yeah.
Man, it's the most gel you've had in a lifetime.
Seems that way. And there was an ultrasound yesterday, so he's going to be 8 pounds, 15 ounces right now.
Wow!
Whoa!
Well, we did that.
Jenny has very chubby cheeks, and they showed us the fat rolls because he moved and then he's taken after dear old dad with the fat rolls, so it was really nice.
Well, we were a day or two overdue, and on the first day overdue, we took an ultrasound. They said it was going to be 10 pounds, 8 ounces. It turned out to be 8 pounds, 11 ounces.
Yeah, so they can be wrong.
They can be wrong.
Yeah.
But the gel causes contractions, and I understand that gay phone operator Terry has just ordered a bottle for his anus. So,
So you're hoping to
already we've done a service for the community by getting some information out there that there is a gel that causes orifice contractions.
Is that how he's hoping to lose weight? Birth all the fat?
Hoping to lose some.
Yeah.
So then if nothing happens and then over the next few days, then they're going to do the regular inducement on Friday at midnight.
Regular inducement.
Yeah.
Wow.
Friday at midnight.
It's regular inducement.
Well, this is kind of easy inducement, and then there's the one that really makes it work.
Hardcore inducement.
Oh, the hardest.
All right.
Whoa.
This is too much information for early on. I want to hear about it all through the morning. All right. I don't know why Friday at midnight. Baby turns into a pumpkin at that point.
Well, that's just when they scheduled it.
You know.
Out over VJ comes a jack-o'-lantern. Okay, this sounds very exciting. Let's take a break, shall we? Yeah.
The T-Man.
Sean Alexander, of course, dinged up on Sunday, did not return. However, he is expected to play Sunday against Carolina with a right to move on to the Super Bowl.
That's right!
The doctor was talking. I just kind of looked over to the left, and when I saw Matt on the scoreboard, I was like, I looked down and I saw the lineman gone. I was like, did I get knocked out? You know, it's a weird feeling.
Yes, he said there was like a 20-minute span that he has no memory of, Terry.
Oh, scary.
Yes.
Ugh.
It's like every morning I have a 4-hour span I have no memory of.
Really?
Then I go on with my day.
Wow.
Yes. It's amazing how I mentally block out everything that goes on here. What's your name?
I don't know.
That's right.
I think we all do.
Got knocked ass out.
Oh man, he looked bad.
But, I mean, that's part of the game, Terry.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, they are just much more precautious. They're more cautious than they used to be back in the day. Troy Aikman will tell you, Terry, because he tells me all the time. Well, I shouldn't say that because he's known to be gay. But he,
Really?
well, of course. You
ever
never heard
those
that?
stories?
I have not.
I have.
Well, never been seen with a woman, never married. All right. Anyway,
He's one of the cowboys that broke back mountain.
that's right. That's right. He tells the story many times that in one of the Super Bowls, I can't remember which one, that from the second quarter on, he has no memory of it.
What?
No memory of it whatsoever. And just played on instinct.
Jeez, now that is very scary.
But if you ask him to recall anything that happened from like the second quarter on,
He'd be like, I don't know.
he has no memory. It was one of the ones against the Bills. They played against the Bills twice? I think they did.
Did they win?
Of course they won. They never
I guess they
lost.
played the Bills.
They never lost in the Super Bowl with Troy Aikman as the quarterback.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Well, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No memory, because he got a concussion in the second quarter and just kept playing on instinct, but didn't even know that he was there.
Jeez.
Crazy.
Yeah, I would say so.
Talk about taking one for the team.
Oh, yeah.
So, with 8 days to recover, Sean Alexander will be in there and should be fine, Terry.
Okay.
Because we're one game away from the Super Bowl.
His backup guy, Morris, right?
Morris.
Yeah, Mo Morris,
Yes,
right? They
right.
call him Moo,
is that
as I
right?
read.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he calls you Moo. Oh, anyway.
He may call me Moo.
Oh, it is.
He did a nice job. He
He
stepped
did an
up.
admirable
come
job.
on.
He did enough to not be standout disappointment. That's right.
Right.
I mean, it wasn't like he had any breakaway or any real
No, but
extensively
hey.
long runs, but he held the fort, as we say in the trade.
Yes.
He held the fort, Terry.
He did.
You ever hold a fort?
I try.
Okay.
I hold the fort every day if I can.
Oh, geez. He held the fort.
Like pitching a tent?
In some sense. He pitched a tent.
So
Yes.
good for him. You got to give him some credit.
But let me
for
tell you this.
Stepping up.
Let me tell you this, Terry Free and ladies and gentlemen. With the Indianapolis Colts losing.
Play some music. Come on.
With the Indianapolis Colts losing. That's all I got.
Expecting a reunited.
I mean, do we have any Rocky music
All right.
or anything?
With the Indianapolis Colts losing.
Oh, yeah.
It's not the same.
There's only a few songs I have in front of me.
Okay.
I don't know why.
This is
Your
one of them.
choices.
George Strait. Great.
With the Indianapolis Colts losing. the Seahawks can not only now go to the Super Bowl, Terry, they can very easily win this whole damn thing.
Carolina doesn't make you nervous?
How you stepping over America? Well, Carolina doesn't make me nervous? No, that doesn't make me nervous.
Really?
No, I think the Seahawks are going to. I think they're going to have an easier time with Carolina than they had with the Redskins. And the Redskins game was really scary for a while there. Don't tell me you weren't scared.
No, of course
All right.
I was. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
7-3 at the half.
Nervous. Yes.
Nowhere near under control.
I know.
That was a shaky game.
It was.
The kind of game you need to get through. And I think they'll have an easier time with Carolina, to be honest.
Whoa!
Mm-hmm. And I am, by the way, my account that you guys started for me to try to make me a delinquent is working out perfectly to plan because I'm taking all the money I have in it and I'm betting it on the Seahawks.
Really?
In this game, yes.
Now, are you way up or are you still...
I'm over 500.
Oh, my gosh. You've been using that quite a bit.
Well, I just been winning.
You put in 3,000, but you're up 500.
Yes.
Oh, the money we gave you's been long gone.
You want me to make you a small pile of cash? Here's how I do. Give me a big one. Anyway. Mm-hmm.
So you're letting it all ride on the Seahawks.
I am betting it all. I am potting it, as we say in the trade, on the Seahawks, because the Seahawks should be at least a 7-point favorite in this game, and the bettors don't have it right. And I do. And the Seahawks are going to win this game.
The burning bush has spoken.
Now, I don't like the distraction of the offensive tackle situation, but hopefully it happened early enough in the week that the media won't let it become a big... Well, the media wants to turn this into a huge whirlwind thing. Everyone chokes the government. And...
well, yeah.
No, you shouldn't. But
no, you shouldn't.
But during the Super Bowl, I mean, come on, you stupid bunt. Get out of his face and leave him alone. Man, we're going for the Super Bowl here!
I understand that. But it is also his responsibility to put his little...
He has no responsibilities during Super Bowl time.
Oh, hey. Put his anger in check.
No.
Go home, dude.
His girlfriend was dancing with some other guys after the game that they had just won. Are you kidding? Show some respect, you stupid butt.
Well, if you would get off the other girls that you've been flirting with all night at the bar, then maybe your girlfriend wouldn't have to dance with another guy to get your friggin' attention.
He's
that's different.
Seahawk player, and he's entitled to whatever he wants during this time.
Of course.
And,
whatever.
If it was any other time of the year, I would maybe be on your side. But this is the Super Bowl! For goodness sake!
Well, not yet.
And even more so, he should have kept himself in check and out of the spotlight.
The Colts, Terry, were clearly the best team in the NFL this year.
Oh, I know.
And even the best team could lose a game. Unfortunately, the timing was right that they lost the game. Obviously, you may have saw it. It was a weird-ass game.
It was.
They were outplayed and still almost won because the refs were doing some real shady things. And then there were a couple of weird-ass turn of events with fumbles and all that other stuff that made this game one of the most entertaining games you're ever going to see. But the bottom line is, when the Colts lost, the Seahawks are now in a prime spot, not only to go, but to win. Woo! Ow! And although I believe if the Seahawks win this weekend against Carolina, they'll probably be underdogs against either Denver or Pittsburgh by like 3 points. Not that much more than that, Jay. I don't want to get too technical for you here.
Okay.
I still believe the Seahawks can very easily win that game. That game that we call the Super Bowl!
So you're not too overconfident for this weekend?
No.
Okay.
Perhaps. But no. Carolina is so overrated right now. In my opinion, they've been through so much, and they've been through so much traveling, and that's a huge factor. You don't realize that.
The traveling?
And now having to come to the West Coast after all the emotion they had to invest in that Chicago game, they could get easily blown out of the building.
Well, you think that
blown out of the
You
building.
think they'll come a little bit earlier so they can kind of adjust?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Terry, do you know from blown out of the building?
Blown out of the building.
Do you know?
I don't think I know.
Do you know from being in a strange hotel, you want to minimize that as much as possible. Coming out early could almost hurt more.
Oh, okay.
You know, from the first couple of nights in a strange bed, you don't sleep well. It takes its toll. Well,
Continental breakfast not cutting it.
Continental breakfast ain't doing it for you.
A muffin is not breakfast.
Although
I'm a football player, damn it.
a muffin can be very filling, but
Not for a guy that... Yeah.
depends on your body shape. Yes.
Right.
Well, don't you think the hoochies are there keeping them company?
Oh, jeez.
Hoochies.
Well, if we're lucky, yes.
Come on in, big boy.
Oh, jeez.
Fix you a home-cooked meal.
Wow, Terry, you're hired. Anyhow,
Got it down.
Swagger.
Hello, Panther weekend.
Speaking of big weekends,
Yeah?
Matthew W. Schwager, fresh out of the club
Woo!
with his fresh new club gear.
Never made it out of Bremerton.
Bremerton. You didn't
Part of the problem.
dance to Fitty?
Most of the people that were going to go got
wasted right after the game. And my friend was stuck in Gig Harbor, so I never made it. I almost got stuck in Bremerton all night.
Right. Talk about the needing to be choked in the alleys of Belltown.
Right.
Schwager is first on the list.
Whoa.
Schwags.
Yes.
Schwags.
I accepted you as a friend on MySpace.
Yes.
Do you think maybe you could put up a picture that looks a little... I mean, obviously you're a nerdy guy, and you admit that. I don't think you'd fight me on that too much, right? Okay. Can you pick out a picture that may be just... I've seen pictures of you that are better. Let's just put it that way. You've come down here... I mean, there's been pictures on the tmanshow.com that are better than this one. This one is nerdy to the 10th power.
It's like an actor, pretty much, doing that.
It's like an actor trying to do everything that's possible with makeup and wardrobe and anything they can throw in to make him as nerdy as possible.
Well, that picture is a year and a half old, and it was a pre-shot for the yearbook.
Pre-shot.
Let me tell you something. That is yearbook material right there.
I'm sure the final copy was awesome.
Right. When I look at that, I think yearbook all the way. Have you seen the picture of Schwager on MySpace?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I have not.
Terry, you got a MySpace little zone.
I know
And
that.
you don't go there and check things out?
No.
And I'm thinking of actually getting off MySpace after an email I got from one lady.
What'd it say?
She was like, I forwarded it to you. She's like 30 years old, and...
You forwarded it to me?
Yeah, I did.
When did you do that?
I think yesterday.
Because I'm on MySpace every day.
Are you?
Terry, I'm on MySpace all through the day. I'm on MySpace non-stop. I am a, mid-30s man who is never off MySpace. What's that, Schwags?
I forwarded it to you, and from what the lady said...
I didn't get it.
You
sent it yesterday?
Yeah, I believe
All right,
so.
maybe I wasn't on yesterday.
Is she all over you? She thinks you're hot? She wants you bad?
Yeah, that's what would get me off MySpace, Terry. If that ever happened, I may have to exit MySpace, too.
Right.
So you get a woman saying that she wants you, and you're thinking of not going back to MySpace.
Well, she's like your age.
How old is my
He
age?
said 30.
30 plus.
And what did she write to you? Read it to us.
I don't have my laptop with me.
Well, you probably kind of can get. I mean, you read it.
Did you block it out mentally, Schwags?
I think it was...
Where's your laptop?
It's over on the other side of the... hold on, I remember one line of it.
All right, listen, I'm going to put you on hold. When we get back...
I believe it's not on my laptop. I know that for a fact.
It's what?
It's not on my laptop because I already deleted the email.
Can't you go to your deleted files and get it?
No, I cannot, because every
Go
night
to your
I go
sent
through
file.
my offline internet files and delete everything. That way nobody can track me.
Whoa.
What?
Track you for what?
Yeah. Are you a government spy?
Well, I have friends that are white hat and black hat hackers.
Makes sense.
I don't understand.
You have no idea what those are.
Right,
anyway.
no, I know.
White hat hackers are people that are hired by companies to actually hack their systems. Black hat hackers are the people that extort people for the websites hacking them.
Yeah, I can see why you need to erase all your files immediately. Anyhow.
All right, let's get into Swagger's bank account.
Yeah.
We're going to make her rich.
We need to go through Swagger to get all the info.
Right.
All right, listen.
He's got it all.
Somewhere in your sent file or something, just look.
I know one line of it, and I can tell you right now.
All right, let's start writing it down. Just, use your memory as best you can, and put on paper, and then read it to us. I want to be as
The
close
line
to
was, I wanna
word
get
for
in your
word.
pants.
All right, fine. I'm not ready to air it yet. Am I making this clear or what? Find me the email. Find the email. I know it's still there. I'm sure it is.
It's not on my laptop. I forwarded it to you, and then I deleted it.
Pain in the ass. All right, I'll print it out then.
Okay.
I can get in MySpace from here, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to, but if I have to, I have to.
I got to. For the show, T-Man.
Just everyone turn the other way.
Okay.
Good. Yeah.
The T-Man.
All right. Love you, Spice Girls.
Ginger Spice was good.
She still is. You hear it, Terry? She's beautiful.
In the UK, some retail stores are offering 40-minute iPod survival courses for about $115 U.S. In the U.S., there's always the Apple Store, which is free.
Oh, it's free. Can't beat that. And you need those iPod survival courses, Terry, because you never know when you're going to be in the woods, and you need to turn your iPod into a tent.
Yeah.
Oh, I only got the Nano.
Damn it.
Not going to cover much.
No.
There's a way to turn the Nano into a tracking device, but I don't know how. I didn't take my survival class.
I got the Swiss Army iPod.
Oh, that's beautiful. The one that has a spoon? Yes, because you never know when you need to take your iPod and eat a bowl of Cheerios.
Yeah, in the woods. It's normally what you eat, huh?
Right.
Pudding.
break out a Jell-O pudding, use that iPod. Well, what are they talking about, iPod survival classes?
Well, some people just don't know how to navigate their iPod.
So that's just a clever way of saying they teach you how to use the damn thing.
Yes.
I see. Why? So they call it a survival class?
Sure.
Oh, it's very crafty writing for news people.
Oh, yeah.
Survival class.
They actually make it pretty easy for you, I think.
I mean, I think the iPod, if you don't know how to use it, you're like dumb.
You shouldn't have it.
Yeah, you
Figure it out. Take you all of 5 minutes.
Yeah, I even reset mine,
They make it, they make it as easy as, like, paint by numbers.
I know. You get your little pamphlet out, you read up on it, you go, oh, okay, cool.
All right, now what comes after 7? Oh, it is.
And my clock's still blinking on my VCR.
That was way more complex than figuring it out on an iPod. All right?
It's cool you have a VCR, though.
I know. I wish I did.
Yes. Now, oh, geez. Yeah, a lot of phlegm going around this room this morning because we all sat out
in the cold.
A lot of people were being rained on.
Yeah.
That I heard of. But even being in the cold, see, I was just wearing a turtleneck today. I refused to wear a jacket to a Seahawks game today. I should have gone naked. But
yeah, painted your body in Seahawks colors.
Even I'm feeling like a little tangle in my throat.
Well, there's something going around.
You should have had a jacket on.
Oh, thank you, Stephen.
Okay,
you know
Daddy
what?
Kilbreath.
Yeah.
He's already.
Just your little turtleneck. Huh?
See, the baby should have been born by now, so he's got that father mode going.
I know he does.
And he's still here. How does it feel knowing
you're home after curfew?
You're supposed to be off today on maternity leave, and yet you're here.
Yeah.
How can you be in game shape?
Game shape.
I think I'm always in game shape.
Oh, jeez, whatever. That's right.
I can bring it at all times.
All we got to do is get you on the scale to prove that.
Well,
Heavier
bring
than
it,
ever.
Stephen.
I don't know, man. All I know is when my child was overdue, and he was only overdue by a day,
Right.
I was off. I made a day to stop doing the show, and that was it. I wasn't coming in. He's not born yet, so here I am. No. You got to be in game shape.
Game shape.
Born or not, I'm off.
Well, everybody has a different situation than you do, so.
I mean, you didn't need to come in this morning even though the baby wasn't born. It wasn't like I was going to be going crazy saying, hey, the baby's not born, where's Kilbreath?
Well, no, I understand that.
I would
you've
understand.
Been extremely generous with the time off and things like that.
I would understand that you are obviously in some mental, whatever you would categorize it as, Terry.
Mental distress?
I don't know if distress is the proper word because it's a happy anxiety kind of feeling.
Mental anxiety. Yeah.
But the anxiety has to be just at DEFCON 5 or 1, whichever one the bad one is.
5, I think, is the best.
5.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or no, maybe 1 is.
Love bringing War Games references on the program.
Yes.
Would you like to play a game?
No, geez. Thank you both so much.
That was our big movie here. It was filmed here.
Yeah.
That was our big claim to fame for a while.
You're kidding? Every movie in the 80s and 90s was filmed in Seattle. Every damn one.
Really?
Yes. And they stopped in like the mid to late 90s because they found out Vancouver was even cheaper.
Yeah, they did.
So there hasn't been a movie made here in like forever.
Ali Sheedy is dreamy, though.
Oh.
Is that her in that? Maybe not.
No, it wasn't Ali Sheedy. Or maybe it was.
I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was.
Really?
It was. Matthew Broderick and Ali Sheedy, right?
Pre-Ferris, yeah.
That was Ali Sheedy, yeah.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
A very young Ali Sheedy.
Continue. Swagger!
Yes.
All right, here's the deal. I couldn't find the email because it's not on my MySpace account. It's on my home email that you sent it to.
Oh, come on.
All right?
I'm pretty... Are you sure?
You didn't send it to MySpace. You sent it to my email. The T-Man at themanshow.com is where you sent it.
Okay. I'm not sure, but...
Wow. It's not
just,
on my MySpace.
Well, I just forwarded it to whatever it said on MySpace, so...
All right, well, whatever.
Blame MySpace.
Maybe it didn't get to me. I have too many to go through on MySpace anyway. Maybe I missed it. I don't know, but I didn't see it. Didn't look very hard.
Maybe it was dirty and they edited it out. Didn't let you send it.
There's not someone monitoring every email sent on MySpace.
Right.
All right? There's one guy going, oh, no, that word can't go.
There's 46 million members. Well, check them all the emails.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
Right. They just edit them for you.
That's right.
Come over and lick my hand.
Oh. That's gross. Anyway. Swagger.
Yes.
Do you want to give us a synopsis of what this woman wrote to you, some listener that scared you to death to the point where now you're thinking of never getting on that site again?
Well, it goes back to about a few days ago when I first started my account.
Mm-hmm.
And people were swarming me with wanting to be my friend on MySpace.
Right. That's the beauty of me accepting you as a friend, which is why I accept so few, Terry.
Right.
But Greg, the internet guy, begged me so much yesterday.
Did you accept him too? Oh my
You've
gosh.
got like 11 friends now.
And now I'm reaping the benefits of being Greg's friend. Thanks for that.
If you look on my MySpace area, you'll see that there's a new addition, and it's Greg, the internet guy.
Oh, geez.
Wearing his designer best.
Trying so hard. You think I try hard on my pictures to look cool, Terry? He's trying so damn hard. And forget, everyone hates a name dropper. He's got pictures with Gary Payton, Master P.
Oh, he is cool.
It's just so nauseating. But anyway.
Here's me and myself up. Even though that's not mine.
Does he have pictures of his shoes and everything?
Oh,
his shoes? He should.
Not one with his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Who needs that?
Anyway.
Have you accepted Vinny the Pooh yet?
Yes, I did accept Vinny the Pooh.
Wow.
Vinny the Pooh
about
is now
time.
one of my top 8 friends, Terry.
Wow, top 8.
As are you and Steven.
Oh, so
as
nice.
is Hotshot Scott.
Oh, really?
And Greg, the internet guy, but Pasty Davis not, because he refuses to put a picture of himself up. And until he puts a picture of himself up there, if I can put pictures of myself up there,
Yes.
after all this time,
Right.
then I don't want to hear Pasty putting up a picture of Pulp Fiction.
I really like it, dude.
We know.
All right?
Yeah. I just don't want to put a...
Now, I'm not saying you need to be one of my top 8, but if you want to be one of my top 8, you got to put a picture of yourself up there, all right? That's
He's photogenic enough, right?
And I haven't told him this until now. So in case you are wondering why you didn't make my top 8, and there's people like, who's there?
Marie?
The G-Tig and Marie, Polish Marie,
Oh, my
and
gosh.
gay phone operators. Not even a phone operator, gayest. Terry, he should change his name officially because he's not a phone operator.
Right.
I mean, there's been an evolution of, he used to be gay Microsoft employee.
Yes, he did.
Then he was gay unemployed.
Yes, he was.
Then he was gay phone operator. Then he was really gay unemployed again.
Right.
And now he's just gayest. And this is the evolution of this 400-pound man.
2 weeks away from gay bedridden.
Gay bed sores. Gay Richard Simmons is busting through my wall right now. But you are not going to make my top 8 until there's a picture of you. I don't know if that affects you, but that's the deal.
All righty.
All right, there it is.
Strike me as one of those guys that hates the way he looks, so it's weird that he wouldn't put a picture on it.
Something weird about Pasty in every way you look at him. Anyway,
I guess so.
no matter how you slice him,
Oh, man.
there's something weird there.
I love that movie, dude.
Oh, yes.
So good.
And then when you click on his pictures, all you see is every shot of Jessica Alba you could ever find.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty weird, too.
Also, a little bizarre.
Oh, yeah. I love her, too. and Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, we get the point. You're really into Jessica Alba. That's very clear. All right. Now, where were we, Schwags?
Well,
The letter, the synopsis of the letter.
Yes.
okay, well, everybody wanted me to be their friend on MySpace. But the thing is, I've heard of the horror stories and the things about MySpace, so I'm only adding people that I know.
Yeah, that's for 16-year-old, 14-year-old girls.
Yeah, to get lured into meeting a trucker.
Man.
Pretty sure you can handle yourself.
And being wrestled behind the diner. And he's worried about...
Right. I get lured into a bathroom.
I mean, he's a 19-year-old dude. When I was 19, I'm sorry to say that I was a virgin too, Terry. Not by choice, just happened to work out that way for me, okay? But my biggest dream was that a 30-something-year-old lady
Would lure you behind a truck stop?
lure me behind the truck stop diner and teach me all the things that I was worried I didn't know.
Horror
She
stories.
wasn't exactly skinny in the picture.
What?
She wasn't exactly skinny in the picture.
Oh, I didn't see a picture. I didn't see the email. She sent a picture?
Well, whenever you...
That should never stop you, though. If she would have to be a disaster for you to turn this down. All right?
And really, Matthew, you don't have a type of woman because you...
Yeah, don't make it like if she was skinny, you'd be in.
Right. You've had skinny whisper in your ear and you passed out.
Oh, yeah,
here
she
at
was
the
hot,
studio.
too. She was hot, too.
So, what...
Mm-hmm.
I think I can... I know... Since I...
Oh, my God.
Oh, jeez.
He's
Well, I might not have gone out with anybody officially or anything, but
Wait a
I
minute.
think I can have a little standards.
Did you send me the picture that she sent of herself?
Well, whenever you see somebody on their...
Yes or no?
I did not send you the picture.
Do you still have it?
If you enter her name into it, you can get it.
All right, well.
She has a MySpace?
I want a copy of the picture. Yeah, give me your MySpace address. I want to see what woman is dying to take Schwager down, and he's so not only turning it down, but deathly afraid and thinking of never logging on again.
Well, did you hear him say, I have to have some kind of standard? What do you mean? What kind of standard?
Well,
you don't even know.
Oh, jeez.
Just not anything that will ever approach him.
She understands your situation. It's not like you have anything to hide. She knows you're a virgin. She knows you're a geek. She knows you're a nerd. She knows you don't know what you're doing. How much more perfect can this get?
She's trying to break you in.
Nobody's saying because he's a virgin he shouldn't just have sex with a gorilla. Well,
Well, it depends on the gorilla's personality.
The gorilla's not asking.
Okay.
Well, I would like
the gorilla
somebody around
wants no part of them. What?
If I'm going to do anything, might go with somebody my age.
No. This is perfect for you. A woman with a little experience that'll get you prepared for the women your age, because they're the ones that'll laugh at you and tell all their other friends and ruin your reputation.
I don't have a
Well, you will if you, start messing around with a 19-year-old girl. She knows you don't know what you're doing. She tells everyone what a weirdo you are.
And the next thing you know, rumors flying crazy at the OC.
Not that the word isn't out that you're a weirdo.
It's been out for a while.
It's been out for a while, but you don't need it to ruin any chance with every girl.
Right.
Well, there's already enough rumors here at the OC about me. Trust me on that.
Uh-huh. You've only been there a few months.
But there's enough.
What are they? What are the rumors about you?
One's called the Hairy Swagger.
The Hairy Swagger? Oh, I don't even... That could be a good thing based on its title, Terry. The Hairy Swagger rumor?
Somebody says it's a sexual maneuver.
A what?
A sexual maneuver.
I think the word is maneuver.
Are you only talking about... Did you have a stroke and one side of your body is paralyzed or something?
No.
All right, then say the word maneuver.
Maneuver.
Not manure.
Hey, he does talk like Mary Jo Buttafuoco sometimes.
Now put sexual in front of that word and see if you can...
Kind of like the Picard maneuver.
All right, anyway, can you send us a picture of this 30-year-old babe or what?
I can probably have it to you by tomorrow if I try.
All right, whatever. Very good.
Going to overnight it to us?
Yeah.
See, I already got women on the line. The word is out there. I got women on the line saying what a dork he is. Heather!
Hello?
Yes, Heather.
Hi.
What do you want to say?
Oh, my gosh. He should be so happy that anybody would even talk to him. He sounds like such a dork.
Oh, jeez.
I feel really bad for him.
It's all just an act.
And that's probably what the situation is with the girl that's, stalking him, as he would say. She probably feels really bad
Heather,
for him.
tell all your friends, and believe me, it's all just an act. We pay him to act like this.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, he's really, really cool.
Yeah, he's really a stud.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might have been one of his stalkers on MySpace, actually.
Oh. You sent him an email?
Yeah, I sent him pictures of myself and everything.
Oh, so that's why you're all bitter, because he didn't write back to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Swagger, why didn't you write back to Heather?
I bet she looks much better than the other lady.
She wanted to pull some sexual maneuver on me?
Maneuver.
Okay, so you're on MySpace. You know that that's the object of being on MySpace is to meet friends. And unfortunately you're going to meet weirdos and really dorky people, but it's something you kind of have to take with it. So he shouldn't be on there if he doesn't realize that that's what the possibility
So if he had wrote you back, you would have hooked it up, you would have met him out, and you would have taken things slow the way he needs to be taken, and the rest would have been off and running in his life. You know what I'm saying, Terry? If you're following me?
Sure.
But no. But Swagger's...
Does he have himself on MySpace or no?
What was that?
Does he have a picture of himself?
Yes.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, you don't want to see that one.
I'm actually going to put on new one soon. So.
Oh, cool. An updated one.
Yeah, those Yen Louis ones will be great.
Well, most of the pictures that I have myself are not very good ones.
Okay.
Well, see, so I'm on MySpace, and I get a lot of weirdos that email me and say stupid things and stuff like that.
Where do we find you, Heather? Let me check you out.
What's my login?
Yeah.
It's number.
Number?
You spell number, one. So
you spell out the word number and then one?
Yeah.
All right.
And Bears, Bears.
Number one Bears.
Good
fan.
Yeah, number one Bears fan?
Yeah.
Obviously, it was a bad weekend for you, unless it's some other Bears.
It's the Chicago Bears.
She likes fat, hairy guys. Damn it!
I don't want to hear anything about the game either.
Yeah, right. I bet you don't. I bet you don't want to hear how your team always chokes in the playoffs like that lately. It's been a long time since they've done anything right. I bet you don't want to hear that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's exactly what I didn't want.
Anyway, and that used to be the case with the Seahawks, but not anymore. Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Finally pulled it out.
Number one Bears fan.
Yeah.
.com or what?
Yeah. No. Oh, wait, okay.
What is it?
No, you need my website.
Well, just any way to get to your...
Okay, now I sound like as stupid as him. Okay, www.
Hey.
www dot, no 3 W's? Of course, 3 W's.
.com.
www dot what?
Oh, my gosh. Stop it. You guys are, like, frustrating me. Okay, it's Heather...
Yes.
Ray, R-A-E.
Heather Ray.
B, as in boy. 79.
69, yeah.
At yahoo.com.
So now you've given us...
Okay, I know. I'm like taking like
73 different things. Okay.
Stephen, are you there?
Well,
is she barking at the moon yet on your website there?
I'm checking.
On your screen?
Pacey will get it.
Heather Ray B.
As in boy.
79.
And Ray is R-A-Y-E.
No, it's R-A-E.
Oh, R-A-E.
Oh, well, there's my problem.
Oh, you got many, Stephen.
There she is. You're straight, it says, and you're from Everett.
Oh, wow.
Straight women from Everett.
Who's the guy choking you?
That's my nephew.
Wow.
Be nice.
Can we be the nephew for a night? What's the deal? We're in the pool. Check her out. Tell me what you think.
Pacey looks like pretty happy.
You're pretty happy,
Yeah,
Pacey?
she's all right.
That little white tank top, always a good start.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what, Pacey?
Easy,
I don't need a further review from you. All right?
Now, are those pictures of your kids or other people's kids?
They're my kids.
Oh, jeez. She's from Everett, Stephen. You need to ask.
Right.
Well, I'm trying to be nice about
They
it.
hand you 2 at graduation of high school.
That's right. Whether you have them or not. Usually you have them anyway.
Yeah, they just hold your diploma for you.
Well, they're mine, so.
How many? 2?
I have 4.
You have 4
There's a
kids?
lot of kids on here.
Whoa!
How old do you think she is? 19, Terry.
Oh, my gosh. Whoa.
How old are you,
She
Heather?
must have been a really good student to get 4 kids.
Her masters.
How old are you?
It doesn't matter.
No, it really does.
It's 26 on her thing.
26 and 4 kids,
you
and
guys gonna be
Schwager's
nice?
not writing her back? Are
Are
you
you guys
kidding
gonna be rude if I
me?
tell you how old I am? Are you going to be nice?
You're 26. We already know.
Foiled
That
again.
website, it gives you too much information.
You get fooled again by the same trick a lot, don't you?
Oh, and your name's Heather.
Oh, jeez.
I already said that. Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm. Man, got knocked up once. Okay, I won't make that mistake again. Oops. Oh, just I won't do that. I learned my lesson now. Oops. Oh, my gosh. I'm really in trouble now. I can never let that. Oops. Oh, my goodness.
What have I done?
How does that happen?
Here's the kicker. She was born in Boise.
4 times.
That's how it happens.
Whoops.
Mm-hmm. Boise. Anyway.
She smokes and she drinks.
Oh, yeah.
Don't we all?
That's really how it happens.
Aren't all these slam dunks as far as you're concerned?
Okay, so can I say something?
All we
how
need
it
to know
happens?
is Everett. The rest falls into place.
Yeah.
Okay, so last year in like December,
All right,
I
you know
came
what?
and I came with like 2 other girls.
Oh, I bet you did kill. All right, anyway. Schwags.
She's got a
I
story.
came to the
Schwags.
studio.
Not
You guys were
interested
doing,
in
like,
the story?
whole-
She's not doing it for you, man?
I came.
Oh,
because-
dear.
Come on.
We saw.
Hit him right there in the jaw.
You guys were doing the whole, breast augmentation thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
You were
so-
down here?
Yeah, and you guys are like so full of crap because you're like, you took all of our names and you're like, well, we're gonna have like the boot camp and then we're gonna call you guys back and
Yeah. Well, you didn't make the cut. Anyway. I don't know what you're
We had
talking
it
about
over the
there.
break.
Did you ever take names for boot camp and not do it?
Well, in case we were going to do it, we took names.
Oh, all right. Yeah, we decided not to do it. So
Everybody
screw
needs to
you
start
and your
taking
4 kids. Man, at least you worries is boobs. I mean, obviously you're doing okay for yourself.
No.
As far as getting men's attention.
Right, obviously.
All right. Oh, I need boobs.
Yeah, I need to really get the guys.
All right. These guys aren't responding to me.
Jeez, whoa.
Man.
Lord. Schwager.
Yes.
You want to say anything to Heather after all you've heard? No, I didn't
I was
think
just
so.
going to say that if she has kids, I don't think she would need the breast augmentation.
All right, thanks, Schwager. Mm-hmm.
If only you would have thought of that.
You
Anyway,
could only be so lucky to have any. Oh my gosh.
well, we do, and
To be like a 40-year-old man, the 40-year-old virgin, having no children or anything.
Well, I mean, not everybody
yeah,
is
well,
as lucky
you're,
as you.
you are the opposite of the 40-year-old virgin. That's for
And
sure.
your oldest child is how old?
You were the 9-year-old virgin. That's
Pretty-
as far as they can go with you. Anyway,
Pretty old.
Heather, thank you.
13 or so.
I'm sorry Schwager didn't write you back.
Good.
After 4 kids, you have to start writing Schwager.
That's what your life's come to.
God.
Wow,
I mean, and she admitted that she was a stalker for him.
Yep.
Whoa.
Those are the girls that are interested in you, Schwager.
Mom, what is that with the blue
Big
shirt over there?
gorillas and...
The ones trying to take a completely new path.
Boy, that's bad. Quite the role model.
Swagger, did you check her out yet, or what?
No.
I think he's passed out or something.
I think so.
He's just starting to come to, Terry.
He doesn't recall the last 20, 30 minutes or so.
Yeah. He was hit by Cornelius Griffin on the defensive line there. Steven.
Her favorite movie is Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, jeez. I think she was in it. Anyway.
Man, very inspirational.
Yes. The life and times of Heather Ray. Anyway.
Whoa.
We will come back with some dollar bill numbers. Sound good, Terry?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Can I go get breakfast now?
Sounds good. Yes. Have a swagger day.
The T-Man.
If you were looking to buy tickets to the game, you had to have some pretty fast fingers.
Yeah.
Tickets for the NFC Championship game sold out in just 5 minutes after going on sale online and by phone. The Seahawks say about 2.
That's nothing. Soon, we're at a pace where tickets will go on sale and be sold out in negative 3 minutes.
Whoa!
Yeah. Just the thought of putting them on sale made them sell out. 5 minutes, Terry.
Man.
What kind of crap is this, man? And I told you, and the Seahawks are lucky they pulled it out, not because they were fortunate and they won by luck. I'm just saying I would be screaming my head off right now if they'd have lost that game to the Redskins, because as I predicted, Terry, if you were at the game, and I know you were, there were way too many Redskin fans walking in. And and in that stadium, there were way too many Redskin jerseys. As I was walking in, I kept looking to my left, looking to my right. Oh, there's another one, there, and there. It was like ridiculous.
Yeah.
How many Redskin fans scooped up tickets, because the Seahawks don't do as most teams do and sell their playoff tickets at the box office.
Yeah. Right?
They were lined up in Denver the minute that the Indianapolis Colts lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers. People ran down to that Mile High Stadium area and they started lining up outside of the box office to get their tickets.
Wow.
They're not going to have opposing teams in that building if they can help it.
Yeah.
They sell them at the box office.
Makes perfect sense.
I told you there'd be a ton of Redskin fans with their stupid snouts at Quest Field, and that's where they were.
Sure enough.
And in my section, they were screaming way too loud to the point where I was ready to hit somebody.
Wow.
When we were down 3-0.
Yeah, well. Luckily, you didn't have to.
Luckily, this time we're playing Carolina, and they don't travel nearly as much as the Bears would have if the Bears would have won, Terry, and nearly as much as the Redskins do.
Yeah.
So
we're not expecting a lot of...
So I'm not expecting nearly as many Carolina fans this weekend, but that's not the Seahawks doing.
Right.
And I'm not blaming, obviously, the players or the coaches for this. I'm blaming the stupid front office people that don't know what the hell they're doing.
Well, yeah.
And they talk about the 12th man. They're so proud of the 12th man. How do they show their pride or their thankfulness to the 12th man? They put them online so all the Redskin fans can come out here and invade the Northwest. Invade our land.
This is our land.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Luckily, from the second quarter on, there was not much for the Redskin fans to cheer about because they were pretty getting obnoxious in that first quarter. Skins defense, yeah! I don't need that. I don't need that, Terry.
That would be irritating. You're like, you know what? Shut up, man.
Ton of Redskin jerseys in that stadium.
Yeah.
Told you that would happen.
Frustrating, yep.
As I said, lucky that they didn't have much to cheer about, or else it would have been really obnoxious. Because there was this Redskin fan sitting right in front of me. And he was really loud in the first quarter, and then I watched him for the second quarter on. He just sitting there slumped in his chair. This doesn't look good. And then somewhere late in the third quarter, I go, oh, man, what a great opponent for the Seahawks to have. The Redskins suck. We really lucked out. This team has no skills.
Wow.
And then he kind of looked back at me. And I went, sucks to be you. Such a long traveling little journey for you. It's going to be even a longer trip back. Yes. But
maybe it was Mark Brunell's family. I mean, you never know who it was.
Well, then he had about 30,000 family members in the stadium.
But sometimes that happens, right? Doesn't it?
What?
He needed 20 tickets, he said.
Mark Brunell did?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but they could have been sitting in your section. That's what, because it was funny because when you're watching the Colts and the Steelers, Jerome Bettis' family sitting around all these Colts fans, and they just wanted to kill them. But, you know.
The dude sitting in front of me was not Mark Brunell's family member. Okay. All right? He was a blonde, white, trashy-looking DC guy who came out and spent his last buck because he bought the tickets online from his home in D.C.
Right.
All right?
Gotcha.
Yes. It was a great game, Terry. They're going to the Super Bowl.
Yes.
And they're gonna win!
Ching-ching.
Ding-a-ding.
And because of that, what are the numbers going to be today, Terry?
I don't know.
The dollar bill numbers for the morning. Well, they won 20 to 10. We could give the number 10, perhaps, Terry.
Okay.
Because there are a lot of ways to look at the number 10. That's all the Redskins were able to score, and it's the margin of victory, and a couple of girls in my section that were a perfect 10. And,
wow.
I mean, one was my wife.
Of course.
And, I know, she was the other one. And, if she's listening, she was the other one. Yeah. She's not, they're a couple. Anyway. I don't know where they were, though. Anyway. Wasn't with that guy from D.C., I'll tell you that. Yeah. We can go with the number 10.
Okay, or
we can, in order to lift the spirits of what the media wants to make a huge distraction, the Sean Locklear thing, Terry. He's the offensive tackle that allegedly may have put his hands on his girlfriend a little bit.
Sure.
In the alley outside of Belltown Billiards.
At least they weren't in Pioneer Square.
Yeah. Yes. Holmgren's made a big impact to keep his team at a Pioneer Square.
Yes.
Right. Now you guys cannot go to the bars in Western Washington.
Right. Got to go to D.C.
Yeah, he works with 10 fingers around her throat.
Yeah, that works.
Well, his number was 75. I was thinking maybe he picked the wrong time to choke his girlfriend because with the King holiday yesterday, Terry, he's had to stay in jail from Saturday night until like now.
Well,
now finally he's going to get a hearing where they can make bail and make it so everything's cool because it doesn't seem to be that big a deal. I mean, you know, on most mornings I would say, no, there's never really any call to put your hands on a woman. But this is the Super Bowl! What was that dumb bunt doing?
not her fault.
Crazy!
Well,
leave it to a woman to ruin the football experience.
Jeez. You would think the guy would be smarter than that.
They ruin it at home and at the bars.
That's right. No matter where they are, they just have a way of ruining it, right?
All right.
Man.
Well, let's just get rid of all the women, and then you guys can just all pal around with one another.
Don't tempt us, Terry. Anyway.
Oh, man.
About 10 and 75.
Brokeback Super Bowl?
Yeah, Brokeback. That's right.
Anyway. No, we'll go with the number 10. How about that?
Okay.
All right. In
always
honor,
make it easy.
Yes. It was the first number I said. People got all excited, I'm sure. The first person that has a 10 in their dollar bill serial number that already includes a 93. So you need a 9-3, and somewhere else in the serial number you need a 1-0.
Cool.
And you will be $100 richer instantly, like pudding. And then you'll be able to go down on that car giveaway evening with your key that you're allotted, and you can stick it in to win, baby.
Woo-hoo.
Yes.
Scion TC sports car.
What's that now?
A Scion TC sports car could be theirs.
Is that right?
Yes.
Wow.
Neat.
That sounds pretty exciting.
It is.
I don't know what that means.
It's the car we're giving away.
I understand.
With the key.
I don't know what it looks like, but you sound pretty excited.
So it is very nice.
It gets me pretty giddied up, too, baby.
Oh, goody.
Yes.
I'd like to stick it in to win.
Oh, man, Terry.
Too bad I can't.
Wow. I know you've always wondered what it would be like to be on the other side. Most women do, right?
I guess.
Most women wonder what it would be like to be a man on that end of the sexual experience, right? I don't know if men really sit and wonder what it would be like to be a woman in the sexual experience, but women across the board, at some point in their life, if not every day, sit back and wonder.
Every day.
Sit back and wonder what it would be like to be a man and stick it in away, wouldn't they? Don't they, Terry? Right?
Well, it's obvious when you hear about all the sexual hijinks that go on with those,
With what? Oh, jeez.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even want to ask you to finish that thought because I don't know if you can.
No, she can't.
And even
I can.
Even if you could.
But I don't want to go
I don't know if it's going to make any sense. I don't know.
But they're hijinks.
The hijinks. You broke out the word hijinks.
I did.
So the answer is yes. You sit back and you wonder.
Yeah. Whatever you want.
I don't think. Do guys think about that?
That's what I'm saying. Guys don't,
laying down.
Yeah, guys don't sit around thinking about what it'd be like to lay on your back and not move and
hold your knees up.
Right.
Be held down with a hand over your mouth.
Oh, jeez.
I'm thinking it would
or 10 fingers around your throat.
Maybe you not only think about it, Stephen. Maybe you've experienced that. Anyway.
I think it would accentuate my gut, though. I don't think I'd do it.
Oh, wow.
Lay it on the back.
Well, women have your body composition.
They don't get laid anyway.
They do it froggy. Anyway.
Okay.
Froggy style, Terry. There's doggy style and there's froggy style.
Oh, whatever that is.
Vinny the Pooh will now take the time to explain
froggy style to us. Because he's the man of froggy style.
I just want to make sure he knows.
Okay.
I've heard of it.
I've taken him under my wing, Terry.
Have you?
I'm teaching him everything I know.
Wow.
And I want to make sure at this time that I don't have to go into depth on how to explain this one. Yes. You know what froggy style is?
I don't think I've really heard it called froggy style, even though I think I know what it is.
Well, my wife thinks it's froggy. Because in the middle of the act, she'll turn to me, or she'll turn her head and go, froggy. And I'll be like, okay.
Ribbit.
Yeah, ribbit, baby.
It's not easy being green.
Mm-hmm.
And you start singing Rainbow Connection.
Just call me Kermit. Melissa.
Jeez, all this for $1?
Well, he didn't explain it.
Melissa.
I don't know what it is.
I shouldn't have to.
You don't need it, Stephen. You're married.
Melissa.
So are you guys.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Melissa.
Yes.
Are you there?
Yes.
What's up, baby?
Hey.
What are you doing?
I bet she knows.
Nothing.
You don't sound like no prize pig.
Huh?
What are you doing?
Getting ready for work.
What do you do?
I work at the mall.
I'm a professional
Who
contest winner.
doesn't?
Huh?
What do you do at the mall?
I work at the customer service desk.
Ah, I bet you do. You service the customer.
Oh, Orange Julius is just right there.
What do you do in customer service? What does that entail?
Quick, where's Talbot's?
Oh, jeez.
I sell gift certificates to mall customers.
That's all you do? You don't do any other customer service needs or duties?
Ditties.
So you're the specific gift certificate giver.
So for 11 months of the year, you do nothing.
Yeah, basically.
Right?
Great gig.
Yeah.
So if anyone has any other questions, you say, I'm sorry, that's not me. I just give gift certificates.
No, I can answer other questions, too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
And you work for the mall or a department store?
at the mall.
At the mall? Who buys mall gift certificates? I mean, you buy, like, Nordstrom gift cards, you buy Macy's gift cards, you buy,
Well, we gave away them all. Gift one?
Yeah.
We do?
We did.
Well, that guy, what did he choose? Didn't he choose eBay?
South Center.
No,
Oh, he chose South Center. Yeah, I guess we did have to buy him.
And actually, during the holidays, there was quite a few people who
they buy mall ones?
Yes.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yes.
So you just go anywhere in the mall?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I'm going to go buy a big sword at Excalibur.
With my mall gift.
And I still have money left over for some Godiva chocolates.
Jeez. I'm going to Godiva right in.
Right. Go Diva. Go Diva. Anyway, I'm glad you're taking this all in.
She sounds pretty excited.
Yeah, I didn't think she realized her job was so exciting.
Yeah.
Anyway, so people come up to you with questions about the mall. You're there to handle that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then you do more than gift certificates.
Do you also, like, allow them to check out the little strollers for their kids and such?
No, just they get those strollers.
No one's ever been so intrigued by your job as us, right? Someone comes up to you and says, "Where's Sharper Image?" You have to answer them, like, right on the spot, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
So where are the bathrooms?
In the food court.
Oh, tasty.
Yeah.
Well, easy access.
Where's Sharper Image?
Huh?
Where's Sharper Image?
We don't have one.
You don't have one. Every mall has a Sharper Image.
Not the one she works
I
at.
don't
And I know where it is.
Yeah, I do too.
Which one? Tacoma?
I think it's Northgate.
Northgate.
South Center. I was going to
Super Mall is what I was thinking.
Wow.
Super Bowl.
None of us know.
No, because the Super Mall. Oh well. No, yeah, you're right. Bathroom.
We won't have you reveal to us because your little information stand is going to be swarmed.
Well, that would be good for her. Yeah,
Right.
mall roulette.
That won't be good for her. All right. Anyway, Melissa, why'd you call?
Because
Well,
I have
anywhere.
the 10 and the dollar bill.
You do?
93.
What do you wear to work?
Professional clothes.
Really? That's hot.
Where are you from? That might give it away.
Tacoma.
Mm-hmm.
I think I lost.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm. How old are you?
19.
19. How long you had this job?
I've been there almost a year and a half.
Really? That's hot. Where'd you graduate high school?
Franklin Pierce.
Really? got a boyfriend?
No,
How come?
because we just broke up.
You just broke up?
Oh.
You're a little broken up about your breakup?
No, but I'm over it.
You're over it.
Wow.
How long did it take you to get over it?
2 weeks.
So you never loved him. He thought you loved him.
Love.
What?
You could call it love.
I could have called... Well, did you call it love?
Well, I loved him, but he obviously didn't love me. So
Why? What happened?
he got back with his ex-girlfriend.
Oh. Well, that's only because he loves you so much. That's how I look at it, Terry.
Is that?
Sometimes love hurts.
Yes. And he's still with her? He's still with her now?
No.
Doing it
yeah,
froggy?
he's still with her.
Yeah.
Oh. Now, did he get with her first and then break up with you, or was it kind of like, I'm going to break up with you now?
He got with her again and then broke up with me after.
So he cheated on you and then broke up with you.
Mm-hmm.
So you're a little bitter right now towards men, I would imagine.
Nope, I'm over it.
You're over it, and you're more than willing to be, like, out there and available, and if the right guy comes your way, you're not going to hold this bitterness that you may feel against the next guy.
No.
How long were you guys dating?
6 months.
6 months. That's an eternity. What are you talking about? She invested 6 months with this guy, Terry, and then he says he wants to go back with his ex-girlfriend. Oh, and by the way, I screwed her last night.
And I need a gift certificate for the mall phone.
Can you suggest a great denomination for me?
Melissa, obviously, you deserve to win in the dollar bill game.
Okay.
Man, she sounds so soft-spoken and
She does.
almost somber, Terry.
Are you sure you're over it?
Yeah, I'm over it.
Why do you sound so withdrawn, Melissa? Where's that Melissa personality that you know I love? I don't know the girl, Terry. Where is it? Where's the dazzling side to Melissa? I know it's there somewhere.
I don't know.
Are you not excited? I mean, you could potentially win a car.
I'm excited.
Are you a shy girl, Melissa?
Yes.
Everyone who knows you as the shy girl. You shy girls, let me tell you, get you behind closed doors, you tear it up, don't you?
Whoa. Tearing it up.
Mm-hmm. Am I right or am I wrong? You tell me. Are you that girl or no? You got a wild side?
Wild side.
No.
No.
Is that possibly the reason why your ex-boyfriend got back with his ex-girlfriend?
Wow, that really worked out for you too, I'm sure, Terry.
Or maybe they never broke up.
Oh, yeah.
Has he called you since then and made you feel like he's regretted his decision at all, or no?
No.
Well, Melissa.
This song's for you.
Oh, man.
He didn't intend to turn in this way, Terry.
What did you think
But this is what he was going through
I would do at this moment
when
you're standing before me
was figuring things out in his life, Terry.
with tears in your eyes?
Did he have tears in your eyes, Melissa? When he told you the news?
Huh?
Did you have tears in your eyes when he told you he was going back with his ex-girlfriend?
No.
No.
You just don't love
Not much moves you, does it, Melissa?
no more.
Melissa?
What?
Not much affects you, it seems.
I just don't let it affect me, that's all.
Aha! She's a stone wall, Terry!
Wow, cold woman.
It's stone wall, Melissa! There's no true happiness, there's no true sadness, there's no true nothing!
Emotionless.
You just don't love me.
Oh, that can't be the case.
Would you think I would curse you?
Oh, I bet you had a couple of words.
Say things to hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't love me no more.
Do you think this guy still loves you, Melissa, or he don't love you no more?
He says he does, but I don't think he does.
He says he does. You just said you weren't in contact with him.
No, when he broke up with me, he said he still did.
He
but
still loves you, but he's going back with his ex-girlfriend.
Makes sense.
Well, how did that make sense to you?
It doesn't.
Who's hotter, you or her?
I don't know. I've never seen her.
Well, you know. You've never seen her? Come on, you haven't scouted her out? You haven't gotten reports on her, at least?
Nope.
You don't even know what she looks like?
Nope.
Do do you think?
I bet she knows what you look like. I bet she came up and asked where 9 West was in the mall.
And you didn't even...
You didn't even know it was her. She was scouting you out, Melissa, checking out her competition. That's the way women work.
Talking to the enemy.
That's terrible.
I'd fall down on my knees.
Oh, jeez.
Kiss the ground that you walk on.
Did you kiss the ground that he walked on, Melissa?
No.
Well, maybe a couple of smooches.
Man, you want to keep a guy, huh?
Hey, what's your impression of Melissa?
She's like, I don't know, weak at heart, I guess. I don't know.
She's weak at heart?
She should be stronger than this. So what? I guess she's saying she's over it, but I don't believe her.
You a donut, Melissa?
A donut?
Yes. It's our new expression.
It's a donut that likes to frogger, right?
Froggy.
Froggy, okay.
Frogger.
A donut is just a woman that's just not happening to her. Either she's just not about it, she's just not. I think there's more to Melissa than we're hearing, Terry.
I hope so.
I'm not willing to...
Go into the donut pile yet?
I'm not willing to throw her in the donut pile, Terry.
Okay.
Because if I did, Kilbreath would dive in head first.
Fair enough.
But this isn't why you called, Melissa.
What?
But look what it's turned into, a whole dedication moment.
I know.
This isn't why you called. You called to win $100 instantly and get a key to start that Scion. Am I right?
Yes.
Well, I can give you the unbelievable, exhilarating news that you have won $100 instantly. Let's hear her reaction.
Thank you.
That's what I thought.
Congratulations.
That's about as excited as she gets. You do have a key that may start you a brand new automobile.
Thank you.
Yes. Terry, she is dancing on the ceiling.
Oh, I can tell.
Oh, what a feeling.
Wow, watch out.
Yes. Did you give this guy the best 6 months of your life or no, Melissa?
Huh?
The guy who broke up with you, did you give him the best 6 months of your life or no?
No.
You
They'll
didn't?
be better later on.
Well, I know, but up till now, did you give him the best 6 months of your life or no?
No.
Okay, that's pretty much a yes. Anyway, Melissa, keep that chin up. Okay, and
what says we need this person in our customer service bin?
Yeah,
bin.
Yeah, you have customer service written all over you. Did he have a big one or a small one, Melissa?
What?
Your ex-boyfriend. Did he have a big one or a small one?
Small.
It was small.
Of course, it broke her heart.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he was huge.
It wasn't medium-sized. It wasn't big. It was small.
Oh, man.
That's the quickest question she answered.
Yeah.
I know.
How small, Melissa? Show me with your hands. Oh, that's small.
Wow.
That is mean.
Jeez,
and I hope you saw that on your split screen, ladies and gentlemen. She barely moved her hands apart, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
Melissa, well, I'm going to put you on the phone right now with someone who's the opposite of that situation.
Oh, yeah.
I want you to hang on for Pasty Dave.
Brace yourself.
And he's going to give you information on how you get your $100 that you've won instantly and that key to start the Scion. All right, baby?
Okay.
Okay.
Jeez.
Boy.
Whoa.
All right. Hang on. Anything else you want to say, Melissa, or is that it?
That's it.
Okay, yeah. There she is, Terry.
That's tough to beat. My boyfriend had a small wiener.
Melissa?
Oh, he's concerned. That's the concerned hello.
I know.
Melissa?
Oh, nobody should have to go with a small one.
Mm-hmm.
Melissa?
6 months?
Man, it's like how small are we talking? Oh, I got him beat by a long shot.
Mm-hmm. That's just the head.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think there, Pooh? She got a wild side or no?
I don't think so.
Is that right, Donna?
I think so. She,
Donna.
I don't know. She's probably ugly.
No.
Oh, come on. Man, I don't know.
I'm telling you, man.
I'm just saying. There's nothing to her.
Just because she's quiet and shy. And,
it's okay to be shy, but have some kind of a personality.
I'm taking him under my wing. I'm grooming him.
Right.
And he's not having the right instincts. Because I'm telling you, that girl is not ugly.
She's probably ugly.
She's not blowing the doors off anything, but she's by no means ugly.
Right.
And the reason she doesn't have the most amazing personality is because she may not need to.
Oh.
You ever think of that?
She must be like drop dead on point.
I didn't say that, but
she's good enough.
Closer to that
than butt ugly.
Wow.
I don't know.
You ask her if she has a MySpace? Of course she does. Pasty?
Hey, Melissa?
Oh,
Yeah, you don't by chance have a MySpace.
You don't. Get to the bottom of that,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The T-Man.
It's the Terry, do you think you'd see the day? Did you feel the day coming months ago? Did you feel this moment happening where Jamie Foxx would be the biggest artist we have on Q?
Wow, no.
Did you sense it happening, Terry?
Not even. Didn't even see it.
It's got the biggest album out there right now.
I know.
It's got the number one album.
It's very good. I have it at the house.
I can't wait till Denzel Washington's album comes out.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be killer.
It's going to headline the Summer Jam there.
Off the chain. Who, Denzel?
No.
Oh, Jamie Foxx?
Jamie Foxx.
You better believe
What
it.
a get.
You better believe. He's going to be headlining.
All right. Can't wait to meet him.
Yes. Well, that's the biggest artist on Q. How do you not have him at Summer Jam?
How do you not?
Given. Yes. Forget about Summer Jam. I'm starting to think me and Hotshot speculating during the break who the hell is going to raise that 12th man flag this weekend.
Yeah.
That's all we care about right now.
Yeah.
I've taken my entire account that you bought me for Christmas,
Right.
the online betting account.
Yeah.
I've taken what started as, I think, about $200 some odd, and I've turned it well over $500 now.
Nice work.
And I'm so sure that the Seahawks will have an easier time with Carolina this weekend than they had against Washington. Did I mention this earlier that I'm potting the whole thing?
You are potting the whole thing.
I'm potting the whole thing.
All right.
I'm gonna leave a little bit.
Potting it.
Wow.
$580 some odd dollars.
Whoa.
Potting it. Now what?
Handle it. That's good. Happy for you.
Now we're wondering who's going to raise that 12th man flag to get the crowd going, set the tone
crazy,
early, because
I know.
you had Ken Hamlin. That was a nice move.
Right.
And that was certainly logical if he was willing to do it, and he was, and it made it happen. Now where do you go from there is the question, Terry. Wow. Where do you go from there?
I don't know.
What do you do? Stephen Kilbreth, what do you do?
Corn Robinson.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to have the same effect.
Probably not. But they've used everybody, haven't they?
How about Paul Allen getting up there?
Has he not done it yet?
Never done it.
Wow.
He's on the sidelines all the time now.
Yes.
Paul Allen with Bill Gates on his shoulders, raising the flag, Terry. Tell me that wouldn't be beautiful.
That'd be great.
Paul Allen and Bill Gates on his shoulders, Terry. Would that be a nice visual?
On his shoulders.
And they're raising the flag, and instead of confetti, they're throwing $100 bills out there.
Whoa, now that would be hot.
Mm-hmm.
How about the whole team?
Yeah, then they have to run back to the sideline?
Yeah.
All right, Stephen, maybe we should stay out of this conversation.
Well, you asked.
If you can't come up with something constructive.
Well, I mean, the whole team would be very exciting.
You're right. Anyway,
That'd be kind
that's the only thing I can think of.
Wow.
Tell me that wouldn't be great.
It would be great.
And it'll
Funniest thing
be
ever.
fun.
Yes.
See, you think I'm saying it as a joke, Terry.
You're serious.
For real. And size-wise, they fit perfectly, like hand in a glove.
Right. Because Paul Allen's a pretty stocky guy,
that'd
right?
be like 92% of the world's wealth right there at the flagpole.
Imagine that.
Paul Allen and Bill Gates on his shoulders, raising that 12th man flag. The crowd would be going nuts.
Isn't that crazy? God,
I mean, who else is there? There's nobody else to do it.
I don't know.
Because you always got to go a step up.
Right.
And if you can't go a step up, well, that's a step back, and that's not the way you want to start this huge game this weekend.
Have we gone through all the Ring of Honor?
Yeah, well, even the Ring of Honor guys, as great as they are, Terry, it may not be a step up from Ken Hamlin stepping up there with all he's gone through this season and raising that 12th man flag. The only thing I can think of that may be a step up is what I'm telling you here. What are you going to do?
The richest guys in the world, and there they are.
He's the owner, too, which is kind of cool.
Yeah,
right,
he's the owner,
right,
obviously,
but I mean,
yes.
You're going to have so many bodyguards around him, you never get to see him, you think?
Oh, man. Quick, get his wallet. See what happens.
Well, can you think of anything else?
No,
What are you going to have, Sean Locklear's girlfriend raising the flag? The 12th man flag? Raising a restraining order up the flagpole?
Right.
Bob Hill, the new Sonics coach.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you, that'll whoop him up. That'll be going wild.
There you go.
We love you, Bob.
I might as well have a guillotine up at that flagpole. There's no other choice.
Oh, wow.
I don't even think like Ichiro or Ray Allen would do it either.
Even if you had Ichiro up there, as much as he's loved,
right?
It's not going to capture the moment.
No.
True.
You got to capture the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, who could it be?
Who could it be? There's no choice.
Just have it go up by itself.
Oh, that'll get him going.
As the fans...
it's mechanical. I get it. It's going up by osmosis. Unbelievable. What a win now.
Well, because it is the 12th man, and the fans are cheering for it, and as the louder they get, the higher the flag gets, don't you think?
Did I not tell you to stay on this conversation? I mean, you're a little delirious with your baby being 4 days overdue, Stephen, and you're talking nonsense.
Well, it's just an idea.
Maybe, well, actually, that's not really a bad idea. Maybe they pull, somebody from the crowd.
Oh. Yeah, let me tell you, Terry, you guys should be in PR.
Bob and Tukwila with peanut shells all over his sweater, raising the flag.
Oh, I'm going wild!
Oh, man.
You know, have the guy that bangs in the end zone.
Yeah, bangs in the end. Easy, Stephen.
A lot of people bang in the end zone.
Yeah.
I mean, bangs on the
panty. Or whoever that is.
Big Low could raise a pair of his underpants.
Right. And then we'd all be smothered. Anyhow.
At least you'd be undercover.
Uh-huh. If I want nonsense-like comments, I'll turn to this guy.
And now, that was our job.
Representing butt rockers worldwide. Carrying sod from Tacoma to Everett and every city in between. President of the Blue Collar Workers. Even though he wears a tank top, here's Dump Truck Guy.
What's cracking, baby?
Dump Truck Guy, yes.
Man, I just had to call in, man. I got to volunteer myself. I'll be the man to raise the flag.
Dump Truck Guy wants to raise the 12th man flag.
Were you there?
Out of my mouth.
Jason from Tacoma.
And the flagpole in the other.
Mm-hmm. Now, as much as we appreciate you on the show, as far as the 70,000 fans, I don't know if you're a step up from Ken Hamlin. You did a great job at Summer Jam. You got the crowd all going. And anytime we ask you to do something, it's big time.
Okay, I'll go out there in a freaking Speedo. How about that?
Whoa, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Now, sign on the dotted line.
Just kidding. I wouldn't want everybody to pass out.
Okay. Well, there it is. Everyone has some offerings, Terry.
Yeah.
But, I'm not hearing any that make any sense.
Well, besides the two that you guys suggested.
Well, the ones that you suggested were great, of course.
Well, that was just one, Terry.
Well, but you suggested
That's
Paul
two
Allen
people.
with Bill
It's
Gates
the
on
duo,
it.
yes.
Yeah.
On his shoulders, that's the key.
Shoulder.
That's
I
the key.
understand.
Raising the flag.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
A little puffy jacket.
And you got to acknowledge, Terry, that Paul Allen has been an incredible owner for the Seahawks.
Absolutely.
I don't think we're in this position. I don't think anyone disagrees. We're not talking about an NFC Championship game if Paul Allen's not the owner. Right. I don't think Ken Bering's raising any 12th-man flag.
No.
Tried to take him to Los Angeles, actually.
No, and you're right. You're right.
So,
he's been a great owner.
So people acknowledge that.
Yeah.
And they would go crazy if he raised the 12th-man flag, Terry.
Yeah.
But only if Bill Gates was on his shoulders.
Oh, man. Bill Gates doesn't even like sports, I don't think.
He goes to games, goes to them all.
Yeah. Remember they wanted him to buy the Mariners. He's like, I don't really like sports.
Mm-hmm.
Well, baseball.
Yeah, barely a sport, I guess.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Let me go to the phones. 1-866-663-T-Man, of course, is the number to call. And let's go to Dan. Dan, you're on the air.
How you doing, T-Man?
What's up, Daniel? My brother.
Steve. Hey, Steve, congratulations on the baby, man.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, Daniel.
Not a problem.
Are you a brother? Because that was really just a song.
Yeah, I am, man.
Daniel, my brother?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Elton
I'm
John.
a mulatto brother.
How about Terry?
Yeah.
You're a mulatto brother?
You know it.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I just wanted to say,
Those are great.
I just want to say, I'm from North Carolina. I was born and raised there. I came here over the summer, and I'm not a Carolina fan. I'm a Cowboys fan.
See, not even people in Carolina are Carolina fans. They don't have a huge fan base, which is why we're actually going to luck out this weekend without there being a ton of enemy fans on our turf.
Yeah.
I just want to say, man, don't count Carolina out, man.
I'm not counting them out, but I'm telling you, this game is going to be an easier win.
No,
I don't want to jinx it now, by the way.
Right.
You won't.
So you think it was going to be easier than it would have been against the Bears?
Oh, yeah. I think the Bears would have given them a tougher time because they're more of a rested team situational thing happening there.
Right.
And they have even though it didn't show up on last weekend, their defense is pretty sound and could step up bigger than they did. I think they would have. I was rooting for Carolina to win.
Were you?
Yes, because I think the Seahawks will be able to handle the situation and go to Detroit, very exotic Super Bowl location.
Woohoo! So when did we get a Super Bowl? Seattle. Since if you're in Detroit, right? Usually it's a warm.
Did you see how comfortable the climate was for your football Saturday the other day?
Yeah.
I don't think that's what they're looking for.
What's it going to be like in Detroit?
Hello, but it's a. temperature-controlled situation because it's enclosed, but it's enclosed in this new way with a glass roof where it feels like you're in the open air.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez. Come on, Paul. Put a glass roof on top.
Mm-hmm. Wow. He doesn't have enough loose change in his pocket.
Oh, okay.
Richard.
Yeah, baby.
What's up, Nicky?
Hey, what's going on?
What do you got, Richard?
Hey, T-Man, I agree with you. Pot the 586.
Mm-hmm.
Hawks are going all the way, baby.
Yes.
How about Steve Largent raising the flag?
Well, he's done it before. He was at the game the other day, or I believe he was at the game, and it's been there, done that. Nothing against him and all he's done for the organization, and then in politics. He's a very well-respected man, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm looking for a step up.
Yeah. It's not a bad choice, but it's not doing it for me.
It's not doing it. And if you don't set that tone early, it could bring on disaster very quickly.
So no Dave Craig, Jim Zorn type thing?
Nice guys.
Jim Zorn coaches, so no.
Uh-huh. But, yes, it's nothing new, Terry.
All right.
And for something as new as an NFC Championship game in our building, you gotta rise to the occasion and at least give the impression that you're understanding the circumstance. And the circumstance is that this is new and exciting. You gotta have someone raise that flag that represents that kind of situation, Terry. And the only thing I can think of is Paul Allen with Bill Gates on his shoulders.
Well, let's start the chant now. Paul Allen, Bill Gates.
Josh.
T-Man, you're missing out on one guy.
Who's this?
He's poop already.
Green River Killer.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, who?
The 12th man that should raise the flag.
That's nice.
Yes, who?
He's making
it like I'm missing out. I'm not missing out. I thought this whole thing through. I'm missing out on anything. Who?
Charles Manson.
It's you, T.
Yeah, right. That's very nice of you to say. Very nice of you to say. But I ain't raising any 12th man flag.
With G-Tig on your shoulders.
Oh, man.
With gay phone operator on my shoulders.
As the base.
Now, that would be a feat.
Oh, man.
Good Lord.
What about Peter Griffin?
Oh, jeez.
T, good morning.
Yes, Justin.
I know who the 12th man flag should be.
All right.
Chuck Knox.
Chuck Knox.
Well, they just did a thing with him like 5 or 6 weeks ago, remember? He was on the field, and they retired him, so I don't know if they want to bring him back again.
Mm-hmm.
They already did that
this year. I think they should. He was the last to take him to the championship game.
Yes, but he lost, if you remember. Anyhow.
It would have been better had they not have done something this year for him.
Right. And any former player you can think of is nice, but it's not thinking out of the box with Chuck Knox.
Wow. Wonder what color he has on his socks.
Be a little bit out of the box.
Oh, man.
Painted rocks. All right? And that's why. And if he is as true as he has seemed to have been over the years, Terry, and doing all the right things for the organization, putting all the right pieces in place, then Paul Allen will know that his call of duty is doing just that. Duty is calling.
So what kind of thing
he's got to get together with Billy Boy, get the crowd whooped up,
whoop, whoop.
Raise that flag.
Yeah.
You don't get a bigger game in your building than the NFC Championship game, Terry.
Oh, that's
Terry.
Yeah, I know.
Terry.
Yeah.
Yes, Stephen.
What do you want? Like a celebrity wouldn't be able to sell it because they're not really Seahawks fans, right?
No celebrity, no former player, no former coach does it.
So we just want the owner.
Just the owner.
His little buddy.
So maybe a local icon like JP Patches or something.
And his little buddy that made it possible for him to be where he is. Not that Bill Gates is responsible for Paul Allen, but together they're responsible for each other, Terry.
Right, they
so
are,
one couldn't do it without the other.
Right.
Paul Allen isn't owning the Seahawks without Bill Gates being in this world.
Yeah.
And Bill
go
Gates
hand in hand.
wouldn't necessarily be in his position without Paul Allen,
Right.
Terry. You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So on each other's shoulders. That's where it needs to go. And you know I'm right.
Okay.
This is a tough one, man.
It's not tough. It's as clear as day.
Well, if it's not that, everything will be a letdown, right?
The burning bush has spoken.
The burning bush speaks, Terry.
I
That's the end of
know.
the story.
Yeah.
But the listeners don't seem to get that right now because they're flooding the lines with their thoughts. Trust me on this. I'm a trained professional. Dave, you're on the air.
Hey, T, I think I got one more suggestion, man.
Yes.
Why not Bill Parcells with his tail tucked deep between his legs?
Now, why would Bill Parcells be a good choice to raise the 12th man flag?
Joking around.
Oh, he's joking because the Seahawks.
Tail between his legs.
Oh, I see. All right. Leave the comedy to us, dude, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, trained professionals.
We're trained professionals. Yeah.
How about the entire...
I don't know when we train, but we're trained professionals.
How about the Seagulls?
Terry, why?
They already have their function.
They already do their little thing on the field. I didn't even notice they were there on Saturday. Were they?
I guess.
It's the first time ever. I don't think I'd noticed the Seagulls.
But they fly in the entire Washington Redskins team to say, hey, we believe.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's out of the box, man. Oh, like the Seagulls was good? Okay.
I was giving you...
Just trying.
No one was throwing a party for Terry with that. Dave. You there, Dave?
Yeah.
Well, he spoke too late, Terry.
Dave, listen up to the phone.
Button my reflexes. Kim.
Yes.
Yes, Kim. Your name is Kim?
Yes, sir.
What's up, Kim?
Hey, how you doing, T-Man?
What do you got, Kim?
Hey, I have a suggestion. I say we bring back Nate McMillan to raise the 12th man flag. I mean, Paul Allen's paying his paycheck anyway.
I mean, I love Nate McMillan. He's one of the owners of a business that I'm obviously involved in with the restaurant, Terry, and he's certainly loved in this area, but he's now, let's be honest, the enemy to some degree, and that
wouldn't work.
And even if he's not, even if you made... even if he didn't leave Seattle, let's say he never went to Portland, still, it's not a step up! Give me a step up!
I'm trying.
You can't do it!
Okay.
Don't try! No. The only step up is the one I threw at you!
Oh, you threw it so high, we just can't get there.
That's right! I'm not talking like this!
Paul Allen and Bill Gates play sex over glass after they're done.
I don't think they have it at any point in their life.
Jumbotron.
Oh, never mind. I'll take a pass.
Derek!
That's how they got in this mess.
Yeah.
This is the ultimate compliment to Paul Allen and Bill Gates, by the way. They're the only step up possible from what we've seen and the impact and the stakes that are involved in this kind of game, Terry. Mm-hmm. Like they need compliments at this point in their life. Yes, Derek.
Hey, what about Ray Rhodes?
Ray Rhodes is an interesting choice because he's been through a lot himself, Terry. But he's involved in the functions of the game. And even if he wasn't, I'm still not sure it's a step up!
It's not doing it for me. It's not bad, but it's not hitting me like it should.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice one, though. It's the best one I've heard, aside from, obviously, the Burning Bush's thoughts. Anyhow,
right.
It's a nice one. I didn't even think of that. But it's not going to be feasible. Mm-hmm. And even if it was, it's not a step up! Paul Allen stepping to that flag, looking into the camera, then all of a sudden, from out of nowhere, Bill Gates jumps on his shoulders and they raise the flag together.
Oh, man.
You know, the crowd is the crowd going nuts, Terry?
Yes,
Can the Seahawks lose after that happens?
No.
Does a 12th man let down the team after that's the way it begins?
Absolutely not. They just get louder and louder.
Mm-hmm.
And they just jump in Paul Allen's teleportation machine and just teleport themselves back home. It's easy.
Yes.
Oh, there was a fly in there. I'm ready for it.
Jeff!
What about the guy that's responsible for this, Mike Holmgren?
All right, fine, but Mike Holmgren is not going to be seen up at that flagpole.
He's a little busy.
Minutes before the game.
Can you coach the first 10 minutes for me? I'll be back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in case I get stuck by some of the fans on the way back, why don't you take my playlist? Here you go.
Sure.
It's a nice thought. Everyone's trying, Terry. Everyone's trying.
I know.
I don't know why. Because it's fun to try? Is that why?
Yeah, no, it is fun. It's
a little game, you know?
So if it's just Paul without Bill jumping on his shoulders, are you happy with that?
Well, I think that's, yes.
Still a step up.
Still the best choice, but I think it would be, now that I've mentioned the way it should be, a little bit of a letdown for everyone. If Bill Gates is not on his shoulders.
Now you have the picture of it
Yes.
in everybody's mind, and that's why it would totally...
And they're fun guys.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
They
Bill
would
Gates
do
has
it.
fun all over.
They would do it.
All over
No,
his
he's
face.
a fun guy, Terry.
Yeah, no, I've heard
They would do it.
Yeah.
Now that they probably never thought of it until now, but now that I've laid it out there, they have to do it.
Yeah.
New York Vinny.
Oh, let me tell you, it's spitting all over everyone. Oh, here goes the black.
He ain't getting on anybody's shoulders.
Pedro.
Hey, Hotshot, how about Sweet Lou Panilla?
Oh, jeez.
That's not getting it done for people.
We just want you to do.
Yeah,
vote for Pedro. Wants you to do your imitation. There.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm not really into flags. I think I'll take a pass.
Hey, how about Eric Powers?
I got the Bermuda shorts on in Florida. I'm going to the dog track.
How about Greg the Internet Guy?
Hey, Lou, I don't know why you don't do it. I think it'd be pretty cool.
How about Donnie the Midget?
Hey, Lou, I don't know why you don't do it. I think it'd be pretty cool.
I always tell him he's got the same imitation for.
I do 4 voices, and everybody has to fit within those 4 voices.
It's kind of like South Park.
Yeah.
Well,
3 characters have the same voice.
I'll even try to hide it.
You can ask for Eric Powers.
But he never acknowledged that Greg the Internet Guy
and Donnie the Midget sound the same?
and Donnie the Midget have the same imitation.
Yeah, that's why they can't be in the same room together.
Right.
Hey, who's that? Who's that?
How many more of these calls you want me to take to people's thoughts on who should raise the flag?
I'm interested.
I'm interested in a few more, sure.
All right, Rob.
Until the poop boys start coming in.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up?
What's up, Rob?
I think Hammy should do it. He got the vocabulary for it. Roll down on defense. He can do all his bird calls on offense.
The ham sandwich man, Terry, raising the flag.
And everybody knows that I'm standing outside the stadium.
Listen, I'm glad everyone's so loyal to the show. Don't get me
I
wrong.
know, it's very nice.
But it's not a step up!
Start your Bill chants now and your Paul Allen chants now.
Andy?
Yeah, hey, I think the sentimental favorite would be the widowed wife of Dave Brown. Kind of a do it for Dave kind of
Now
thing.
let me tell you this, Terry.
Yeah.
If she's willing to do it, and if Paul Allen and Bill Gates don't want to get on each other's shoulders, or Bill Gates, then that is the best choice.
Yeah, that would be nice.
All right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That would get everyone going.
It would.
And that would be a nice one. Good job.
So that's a step up!
That's a step up!
Kind of kills it, though.
But, jeez. Easy, Stephen.
No, I mean the guesses.
What do you mean kills the guesses?
Well, I mean now I think that you found one.
Yeah, that's
a good one.
There.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, what if Dave Brown's wife was willing to do it, but then all of a sudden Paul Allen said, "Hey, I like that teammate idea of you getting on my shoulders, Bill."
Won't we have all 3 of them do that?
Bill
Yeah, put her on Bill
How about the
Gates.
second half flag?
Mm-hmm. Gotta go Paul Allen and Bill Gates on the shoulders.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
guesses have been...
Yeah, no need for any more guesses. And after that one, it gets a little somber. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks a lot, dude.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
The T-Man. Shelly Hahn.
Well, if you were looking to buy tickets to the game, you had to have some pretty fast fingers.
I just know what this anchor's saying. Pretty fast fingers. It's just a little bit unsettling.
Well, if you were looking to buy tickets to the game, you had to have some pretty fast fingers. Tickets for the...
Speaking of that, where is the chubby, portly redhead this morning? Is he... I'm being told he's sending out little messages. I don't know if it's to his website or whatever.
I saw him.
That he saw what?
His messenger.
Is this the messenger name?
Yeah.
What was it?
Crying out for help.
Yeah.
Is that what his name was?
Somebody
It
saved
was?
me. No, it was, I can't get the surgery.
A what?
Why? I'm offering him $15,000. All right, you know what? I don't want to go into this right now. Just give me a couple of minutes here.
Strange
He's
guy.
not happy.
Let's talk about the pretty fast
Tickets
fingers.
to the game, you had to have some pretty fast fingers. Tickets for the NFC Championship game sold out in just 5 minutes after going on sale online
This guy trying to sound excited about sports.
and by phone. The Seahawks say about 2,000 tickets for the game against the Carolina Panthers.
All right, whatever. We've been through this. Anyway, people are lined up trying to give their thoughts. This 12th man thing has gotten everyone. Please.
We figured it out. Just leave us alone.
We got the point on all your suggestions. And it's not like I'm going to send them into the Seahawks or anything.
It's not like they have a box outside their office.
It's no suggestion box. We're going to be putting this in. It was just a quick thought, and we were ready to move on now, if that's okay with everyone.
Right.
You can send them in if you want. Text page them at 97373, don't you know?
Yeah.
That's 97373. I'm sick of people saying, how about the whole Hawk team? That would make sense. All right, yeah, how about they just raise the flag and then not play the game? That makes
Yeah.
Right, the whole
perfect
Hawk team.
sense.
Well, but they don't have to stay up there the whole game, do they?
No, but you'd think they'd have to be down rather quick, unless they're going to parachute down.
And since there's no escalators, it's not easy to get
no
down.
escalators.
Yes,
that's
if you've ever been in Quest Field, you know it takes at least 45 minutes to get from one level to the next.
Well, they may have a way to get them down quicker than that.
All right. Yeah, just a big
But
water.
I mean, I'm saying it's not that bad of an idea.
A big water slide.
You wouldn't be excited if the team was doing it?
The only worst idea was New York City. But
kickoff is 15 seconds after the flag goes up.
And most players need to get mentally prepared there.
We got Kenny G. We got all kinds of weird. Yeah, people are thinking of big Seattle celebrities. Who's the biggest Seattle celebrity ever? Why don't we just let's just pick the biggest one and rule him out. So that way every other celebrity can be ruled out. Kurt Cobain, we just wheel his corpse up there. What do you want to do?
Right.
Catch his hand to the flag.
Now that would be cool.
Would that be cool if he raised the 12-man flag?
That'd be cool, yeah.
Well, it doesn't.
He still looks better than Courtney Love.
Oh, doesn't Linda Evans live here?
Right. Jesus.
Lauren Two's up there, the big slice of cheese. Cuts the cheese and then raises the flag, Terry.
Oh, man.
Well, Jimi Hendrix, to me, is the biggest Seattle celebrity ever, Terry.
He would have been good.
So, obviously, he's not available, so we can rule out all other celebrities. So there goes that idea. Everyone could just take a pill. Doesn't really matter after all.
How about Chuck E. Cheese? Isn't he from here? I don't know.
Tom Skerritt, isn't he from here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Tom Skerritt lives here.
Oh, man.
That would get everyone going. Terry, what else is going on?
Tom Shane.
What else is going on in the world, please?
The flagpole is located at the corner of the northeast.
I went to Antwerp to get it.
Let's move on to this story here. Happened in South Africa. A woman apparently...
Yes, a woman what?
A woman was apparently visiting her sick child in a hospital, and while she was there, she overheard some huffing and puffing in the next room. Well, she went to investigate what that huffing and puffing was and walked in on a 5-nurse orgy. That would be 2 female nurses and 3 male nurses.
A 5-nurse orgy?
Yes, sir.
Where are you getting this story? Give me a break.
I got it from the Independent Online.
So do we feel that this... Okay, do we feel that this is a true story, or is this some little...
No, I've read different stories on Independent Online, and it's...
They all check out?
Yes.
So this really happened. A 5-nurse orgy. But you said 3 of the nurses were male. So
3 male nurses, yes.
3 nurses and 2 nurses.
Right.
And they were going after it.
They were going after it. Even as she walked in, they still kept going after it, and then even asked her to join in.
Yeah!
Hey, come on in, honey.
It's visiting hours. Come visit this, man. Oh, yeah.
She, of course, turned them down and then went and reported them to hospital officials. They were promptly fired.
All 5?
Yes, sir.
3 nurses and 2 nurses were fired?
Yes.
On the spot?
Yeah.
Right on the spot.
Right.
That's right.
Wow. Time for your Jell-O.
Swallow these pills.
Come on.
So, there you go.
Sounds too good to be true. That's
too good to be true.
It's in South Africa, so.
It was in South Africa?
Yes.
Oh, they're super horny down there.
Oh, well, how'd you say so, Tina? That makes perfect sense.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's where my wife's family's living right now, Terry.
Oh, that's right.
South Africa, because her dad is a military guy and was relocated out there.
Yeah. How long are they there for?
2 more years.
Wow.
You going to go visit?
You planning a trip?
Huh?
Well, you went to Australia.
If you can promise me a 5-nurse orgy, maybe.
Stay at Ernie L's house.
4 nurses, and I'll be the nurse.
So your wife's parents are African-American.
That's right.
That's great.
There you go.
Oh, that would be a nice trip.
Well, that's an interesting story.
Have them raise the flag.
Yeah, bring the 5 nurses out and they can raise the flag. That'd be a step up!
They'd like to be stacked on top of each other.
Oh, geez. Very comfortable positioning for them. What else is going on there, Terry? What else is happening in the world?
Interesting locally. I know this is a little late, but last week, I don't know if you know this or not, the Seattle Times wouldn't print the word Redskin.
In their newspaper?
In their newspaper, right.
Yeah, that would have been a good story to go with last week.
Well, I know.
But now the Redskins are ancient history, Terry. But that's interesting. Is that true?
Yeah.
I heard something about that.
That's not reporting the news. As much as they may have an issue, and they shouldn't have, they should be neutral enough that they don't have real strong political issues in any direction.
Right.
But you're telling me in every story in the Seattle Times last week you didn't see the word Redskin?
No, they went with Washington.
With Washington.
Yes.
They never referred to them as Redskins.
Right.
Because there's always been now, for at least a decade or two, the issue about team names And a lot of teams have been strong-armed into changing their name. But the Redskins have held tough. Not only with their team name, but the logo on the helmet is
still there.
pretty much of a problem as far as political correctness.
Right.
And the Seattle Times refused to write the word Redskin in their paper.
I think I heard that they could use it once per story, which makes it stupider than not doing it at all.
Yeah, that's even more ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Even more ridiculous than taking a stand and not using the word is writing it once. If you're going to write it once, why not write it over and over?
That's everybody else's point.
So
that's interesting.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But they're okay with Panthers.
Oh. Panther?
Yeah.
Wow. Carolina Panther? Yes.
Stephen.
Some people may have trouble with the word Panther, Terry.
Right. People might, yeah.
Thanks for pointing that out, Stephen.
Well.
Yeah. I understand that it must be a trying time for you right now to come up with that kind of creativity. It's just extra special.
Well, like I said, it's a game all the way.
At all times, right?
Non-stop.
So what are the odds you'll be here tomorrow?
Probably good.
What are
he
the
has
odds?
no hope anymore.
What are the odds the doctor won't panther tonight and he'll have a baby?
He'll have a baby?
You'll have a baby.
Oh, I'll have a baby.
It's your child, right?
Right.
Right.
But I'm not physically having it.
Oh, dude.
Thanks
for the update.
Really? Are you sure?
So what's your excuse?
Some people were a little confused, though. Go ahead. Yes.
Right, no,
Maybe
I can
they
see I
gelled
can
the
see
wrong
that.
person. That's why.
No, you should probably be gelling me, people.
Yeah. You gelled the one with the bigger belly. That's why they went after you. Anyhow.
I would say I don't want to get too excited that it may happen today because, it may not.
Now, is she at work today?
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Wow. She is. I already saw her.
4 days overdue?
4 days overdue.
Is that what she has? 4 or 5 days? She's waddling to work today?
Crazy. I feel bad.
That's insane.
It is.
But it's better than leaving her in Carnation without any power.
And the roads all washed out.
Never power.
Floods and everything. You got to take a boat just to get to her now.
And just saturated dirt roads to every major spot in western Washington.
Flood slide! Watch out for the mud!
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Our water pump wasn't working either.
Oh, right. It was working the night you conceived.
I had her out the other night pumping the water.
I bet you did.
But hey, living in the woods by yourself, all worth it.
Yes.
Well, considering none of those problems you mentioned we have. So.
Okay, of course not. It's just mere comedy, of course. Anyhow, speaking of comedy,
we actually do have electricity.
Now, what's the situation with Gayest?
He's not happy, and I actually have a statement from his website.
I offer him $15,000 for surgery, and this is not enough to get it done?
No.
Ungrateful.
Well, he said he was going to try and get the insurance to cover the rest because it costs more than $15,000.
If I'm putting you $15,000 on the way there, take out a freaking loan and pay it back and get it done.
Well, again, he is unemployed.
I'm sure a lot of banks are going to be willing to accept the credit of an unemployed guy who's ready to get surgery that may cause his immediate death.
I mean,
he may not be a good candidate to pay it back.
Well, maybe he can take a loan from you.
The T-Man Money Mart.
You know what?
He didn't get the credit though.
How much more can it be? I mean, the lap band surgery I heard is only $13,000.
Well, go lap band.
That gives him $2,000 for a vacation.
Woo!
He's too big for it.
Right.
He is, really?
Where the hell is he?
He's too big for a lap band.
He's pretty down on his.
All right, what did he write? Read the statement.
You want it?
Oh, it's.
I don't want to hear it. Do I want to hear the statement?
Yes,
you don't.
We do.
Well,
all right, read the statement. Go ahead.
Well, I just found out that my insurance doesn't cover weight loss surgery in any way.
Are you trying to read it in his voice?
Yeah, is it bugging you?
It's really bugging me.
Well, but
it is not even something I can dispute.
Let me see a stupid statement.
Whose voice was that?
Greg Dinnerneck.
Does Hotshot even have a voice?
Well, I just found out that my insurance doesn't cover weight loss surgery in any way. It's not even something I can dispute. Since they didn't deny me, nothing to fight, they just don't cover it. Well, another thing that frickin' goes wrong in my life. I'll be dead in 2 years anyway, so why bother? That's enough.
Sentence fragment off the punk. Yeah. Debbie Downer, man.
I thought he had already established that insurance wouldn't cover it, which is why I offered him $15,000. If insurance was going to cover it, why was I putting up $15,000?
Well, some insurances will only cover a certain amount. I mean, maybe it has to do with something with his Cobra because he has to pay Cobra.
His Cobra gets him in trouble all the time.
Maybe because he's
his
who
Cobra
knows?
always leading him down the wrong path.
Right.
Strike.
I can't believe it's $30,000.
Yeah.
That seems like a lot.
I can't even remember his number. What's his number? What's his home number?
Can you Costco sell that? It'd be a little cheaper.
Pasty.
Get one for us in the tri-pack.
Yeah, and some mustard while you're there.
The big vat of peanut butter.
I don't think you guys would be in the express line for that.
No.
Oh, man.
What's wrong with him?
He's a lap band surgery and a giant pecan pie.
So what do you tell me? He won't call in? That's why I have to call him? He's home, though, but he won't call in.
Correct,
Endless pecan pie.
Loves it.
Pasty, what's your take on all this?
Well,
what were you guys talking about?
I think Jessica Alba is hot.
No. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
But I think that if I don't understand why if you were paying the money that the insurance should even be an issue, because I thought you were covering it. I thought that was the whole deal. So, he should go through with it, absolutely.
Jeez. I don't know what the hell's wrong with him.
Well, what places has he tried?
And just finance the rest if it's a little more, man. Make it happen.
The insurance people looked at a 400-pound man, knew he had $15,000 for the surgery, and said, we won't let you go the rest of the way.
Oh, no people's court.
Good morning, you're gay.
That's because he was right on it.
Good morning, gayest.
Good morning.
No, you don't sound as somber as your messages and your statements seem to convey.
What am I supposed to do?
I think you just found a back door.
Whoa. Finally.
A back door out of this situation because you don't want to get it anyway.
I do want it.
And this will you'll be able to justify going to every fast food drive-through line the rest of your life.
Let's just
Couldn't get the surgery. Number 4 with extra mayonnaise.
No, I actually found a place that it was cheaper, and I still can't afford it.
What do you mean cheaper? How much is it?
$23,500. I don't qualify for the lap band. That's the cheaper surgery. I don't qualify because I'm too big.
How light do you have to be to get the lap band?
I don't know what the weight limit is.
All right, regardless,
they
he's not
told me for
getting
my weight and my height that they won't do it.
All right, and so for the gastric bypass, you have $15,000, and they won't cover you for anything?
No.
They looked at a 400-pound, 5'2" man and said, nope, you just have to die.
No, I'm supposed to have a doctor's appointment today at 10, and I can't go because I have to pay full price for the visit because it's considered for obesity, and they don't cover anything with that.
Oh, is that because of the because being unemployed you have to pay the Cobra
No, it's not even
thingy?
Cobra. It's the insurance company themselves. From my former
cover
employer,
obesity.
they've opted not to have that option in their medical plan.
Not a medical condition.
Wow.
Well,
if they would have denied me and said that I didn't need it, that it wasn't medically necessary, then I could fight it and say, look at me, how fat I am, how many problems I've had in the last 5 years.
Tell the doctor.
But I can't even do that.
To do what every other doctor does and just write on the little bill that you came down for something else.
I asked them yesterday.
And they said
it's
what?
The surgeon that I'm seeing. What else is he going to put down? I said, can you put down that you're looking at my adenoids? Because I'm having
some empty adenoids, baby.
And he said he can't even code it that way.
Well, why don't you just take some of the $15,000 and put it towards his first visit and worry about the rest later?
Yeah, how much is his first visit?
I'll tell you what, if he's not going to use the $15,000 on the surgery, why don't I just buy him a $15,000 treadmill? It'll be diamond encrusted and just lose the weight that way. How about that?
Funny, I really wanted to do this, and I can't do it now.
A gold-plated treadmill, and we'll have money left over to buy you the hairiest personal trainer.
Whoa!
What did he say?
That.
Whoa!
What did he say?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
No, he didn't say that.
He didn't say that.
Okay, well, whatever.
You tell me he said that?
Yes, he screamed it.
He said, I was talking, so I didn't hear it.
Okay, well.
That's not my fault.
All right.
He doesn't usually say that to me.
I know that.
Well, since he doesn't usually do it.
Yeah, so that usually didn't happen.
Okay.
But you think you could go to his insurance would cover like a general practitioner, so I don't know why you couldn't kind of squeal around the situation like that, I guess.
If he swore, Terry.
Yes.
Well, then he swore over me telling him I was going to buy him the hairiest personal trainer ever, which may be something he wants to consider.
Well, actually, that idea is not a bad idea.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, really. Because we already know he's had some success with a personal trainer.
Like I was going to say earlier, if he does get some weight off, maybe he'll qualify eventually
for the lap band.
And the diamond,
I didn't even ask about it.
The diamond encrusted treadmill would look great in his home with all the other items he has.
Right.
What is wrong with you?
Beartrainers.com, there's one available.
Did you swear on the air? Because if you did, we didn't catch it, and now you are a bad man.
That's where the $15,000
That's part of your money.
Yeah, now all the money for your surgery is already spoken for.
Right.
Did you say a bad word on the air?
Do you want me to say one?
Okay, so you didn't. All right.
Oh, okay. Shoot.
Said something else. What's wrong with you? Why are you so?
Because I finally found something that would work.
that would work long-term for me, and I can't do it. I appreciate you offering the money, but I don't have the difference to do it. I can't get a loan. There's no way they're going to cover it.
Well, then there's only one left.
What did you think
One thing left to say, I meant to say.
I would do at this moment?
But I have too much respect for Billy Beater and the Beaters.
Billy Beater.
Billy Beater?
That dog over.
Is that who this is?
I don't know. Something like that.
Billy
It's
Beater.
not Billy Beater and the Beaters?
Should be.
My name was Billy Beater. I would have beaters.
Oh, yeah.
As my background duo.
Who wants to lick the beater?
A gay. A gay.
What?
Gayest.
Did you hear his suggestion, Gayest? I mean, minus the diamond encrusted part, but
Oh, jeez.
I mean,
He loves some good crust.
I know,
Go ahead,
but
yes.
seriously, the treadmill and a personal trainer who comes into his house.
Yeah, the
that
hairiest
he
personal
likes.
trainer that you actually would appreciate and
Right.
would treat you the way, whatever way
You need to be
You need to
treated.
be treated. Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
Mhm.
Spank here, spank there.
Would you?
No,
no,
we're
that's
being serious.
No, you're not.
Exercising
Gary,
to lose
he's
weight is a
not.
joke.
I
He
am.
is a joke to you.
No, seriously, Gay, you had some success. You have to admit it, even though you weren't happy with
And I
who you
wanted
were
to
with.
die every day because it was too hard.
But
You don't understand how hard it is.
Make us understand.
I don't want you anymore.
You know what, Terry?
Oh, Lordy, what?
I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling.
Oh, jeez.
All right, besides that,
Okay.
I meant figuratively.
All right.
I will tell you the reality of the situation. He has found another convenient excuse, as I already began to speculate, to keep him as one of those billions and billions served.
So it's like a loop glory hole.
But because there's roadblocks, you push them over, and you
That's
you
what I
keep
know.
working at it, or you keep trying to figure out how to make it happen. And maybe a different trainer, like you said, would be better.
You throw the first little piece of loose gravel in the roadway, and he makes it into the biggest roadblock and surrenders.
Like it's a big boulder that you can't move.
No one plays the sax like Billy Beater and the Beaters.
Maybe you can go to Canada and get it, Maybe it's cheaper there.
Yeah, we know those surgeries in Canada really are successful.
Stephen, not everyone's as cheap as you.
But he doesn't have the money to do it here, obviously, so that's an option.
For those who are not aware of that reference, Stephen Kilbreth went to Canada to get his laser surgery and could not see a hand in front of his face years later.
It wasn't bum surgery, though.
It was pretty bum surgery if the surgery is not even effective anymore.
Well, the surgery is effective. It's my eyes got worse.
Well,
it doesn't permanently.
You can justify it however you want. I know a lot of people.
Well, that's what the doctor said.
You went up to Canada to get laser surgery. If you did it here in America and paid full price, your eyes would still be fine.
I don't know about that.
But you cheaped out.
Tough to see, eh?
I don't think that has anything to do with it. It was a time everybody was going to Canada.
Now you can't see my point. What a shock.
It's probably better for him.
I don't know, what am I supposed to do? Offer him $100,000 to get surgery, Terry?
Well, whatever you offer him, it's not.
Yeah, if
going
I offer
to
him
work.
$100,000 to get surgery, he's going to come up with another reason.
I mean, you could offer him $1 million. It's not gonna
You wouldn't give that to me?
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever.
$100,000 won't cover it.
I need a private room. It's just ridiculous.
All right.
Take the diamond encrusted treadmill. Call it a day.
Serious.
I agree.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm with you.
It's the best option.
The T-Man.
Yes. Terry, look at all these pages and pages of text pages.
I see.
Pages and pages of text. How about I read a few of those right now? Would you like that, Terry?
Sounds good to
Would
me.
that work for you?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, let's go here.
Is this the song or the day?
Apparently so.
Okay.
8:50 and 57 seconds.
Did
So close.
T-Man, how about Steve Rabel and Harry Wappler raising the 12th man flag together?
Wow, that'd be something.
A lot of people have texted in with their 12th man suggestions.
Yeah.
All right, kill the music, please. Thank you so much. All right, 8:50 and 56 seconds. How about Mary Kay and Billy on her shoulders raising the 12th man flag? We never thought of that one, Terry.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
Good. That might get me pumped.
Yeah.
8:50 and 49 seconds. Tell Gaius that Banana Boy loves him.
Oh, love.
I wonder how you got that name.
I know.
Right. Right. Can only wonder.
It's probably his accountant.
8:50 and 38 seconds. T-Man, play the tape back. The gay man used the F word, and I don't care how much he denies it. Well, I don't want to think he did, Terry. He
knows better.
Went on to confirm with me that he didn't say it. I think he just got all worked up and said, I just found a fun shoe.
Yes, that's what he said.
A fun shoe, Terry.
I gotcha.
Yes.
Or maybe they're feng shuiing his apartment today.
Oh, it is. You know what, Stephen? You're all worked up. You're filled with anxiety. Leave the creativity for those that can think clearly this morning, like the professionals here. Yeah.
Well, he's A-game, you know.
All the time. You guys are so brilliant. Non-stop brilliance.
It gets proven over and over. 8:50 and no seconds.
Man, Stephen loves it.
T-Man,
come on, Stephen, calm down.
Wow.
T-Man, I had gastric bypass surgery last year. Can I have $15,000 to help me out?
Wow.
Well, you know, I was doing it for a friend, Terry.
You are?
Oh, that's right.
You're no friend of mine.
True friend wouldn't just do that to me.
Right.
And then cut me down.
8:49, 51 seconds. T-Man, this is Pork Chop from Linwood. I could certainly use the money. Well, a lot of people now are hoping that since Gay has stumbled and fallen to the sea of the abyss again, they can now move in for the $15,000. Yeah,
it's more to save a life. It's not just a lottery.
8:49 and 22 seconds. I have never seen anyone given so much by someone, T-Man, and yet act as though he's getting nothing from you guys. I hate his dumb ass.
Wow.
That's pretty extreme, Terry.
He's a little ungrateful at times.
You know what?
8:49 and 14 seconds. Gay should go to the Philippines. I had my surgery done there. It cost, wow, that's pretty cheap.
Nice, huh?
$3,000.
Wow. Hey.
8:48, 58 seconds. T-Man, your voice doesn't match your pictures that I saw. What a shocker. For a while, I thought you were a black man. Well, if you look at my pictures close enough, you'll see that I am. Anyhow, what else we have here? People really wondering now. Even though the pictures are out there.
I know.
Let me look again. Is he black? He might be. 8:48 and 56 seconds. Somebody writes, a new item on eBay. A diamond-encrusted gold-studded treadmill with spinning rims. Starting bid is 15 Happy Meals.
Wow.
Man.
I think you can afford that.
8:46 and 30 seconds. I'll put up $5 on the fat gay surgery plan. If every other listener follows like me, he'll be all the way to the money that he needs.
I can do that.
True.
But that's not going to happen. As soon as Broke Paula gets wind of that, and some people out there that aren't fans of gay, they'll put the kibosh on the whole thing, Terry.
Yeah.
Upset a lot of people.
Then he'd have to find another reason, though.
8:45 and 2 seconds. I think Rick Meyer should raise the 12th man flag.
Okay.
8:40 and 30 seconds. I think Terry's moose knuckles should get to that flagpole and throw it on up there.
With her wizard sleeve on its shoulders.
8:39 and 18 seconds. Stephen Kilbreth needs to step up and induce the pregnancy by sticking it in to win, baby. You know, Stephen, there is that school of thought that if you just take out the Kilbreth love package...
A lot of love in that package.
Packages. That you wouldn't be sitting around waiting for this big event to happen. Ben would be on his way.
Well, if they suggest that, we will do it. Whatever it takes.
Is that right?
You're just trying to put off being a parent, aren't you?
Get
up early.
All night long.
8:36 and 11 seconds. I vote for Ben Kilbreth racing the 12th man flag.
Oh.
That'd be quite the heart-pumping moment, huh?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Well, at least we'd get tickets to the game, probably.
Oh, jeez.
Really?
8:32 and 16 seconds. T-Man, can you give me 15 G's for a boob job? Oh, by the way, you're the funniest person I've ever heard. Even though you were rude to me about my effort in getting in that $5,000 gift card event.
Wow.
Yeah, sure, 15 grand for a boob job. Just come on down.
Yeah.
I'll hop at the front desk for you in an envelope.
Right.
Cash.
Yeah.
8:32 and 10 seconds. Bob Barker is from Darrington. How about him for the 12th man flag?
Yeah.
From here.
Really?
Where's Darrington?
North.
Doesn't sound good.
No.
By Arlington.
Oh, now it clears it up.
Is that where Bob Barker's from?
I'd heard he was from around here, yeah. Born and
8:31 and 32 seconds. How about Bruce Lee raising the 12th man flag? I don't know if he's available. How about his son, Brandon? Oh, geez, he's not available either. Okay,
Right.
then bad idea. Let's see.
Bruce Jenner.
Is he from this area?
No.
Okay. You know what's
Just like him.
You're filled with anxiety.
Yeah, obviously.
Sidney Reinhardt.
That'd be good.
You can tell us about Days of Our Lives at the same time?
Yeah.
Can't think of my ticket.
I got Dave Niehow suggestions for raising the 12th man flag,
nice.
Terry.
Yeah.
Yes. 8:15 and 28 seconds. The only good choice is Terry Free and Sam Perkins raising the 12th man flag, Froggy style.
Wow. Let's call that one back.
8:12 and 3 seconds. They should get those two Panther cheerleaders to raise the 12th man flag.
They're no longer on the squad.
That's meaning they're available
Yeah.
to me, Terry.
I guess so.
They are playing the Panthers.
Yeah, they are.
Wouldn't that be a big moment?
Yeah.
Froggy style. Ken Griffey should raise the 12th man flag. I don't think so.
Sean Kemp.
Oh, jeez. You need to raise the 12th man flag, T-Man? I don't think so. How about Ray Allen wearing boxing gloves and a robe? Okay, you know what?
Jeez.
Yeah. T-Man, we break up with my bastard. Continued on the next page.
Okay.
A boyfriend for me. I'm too much of a pussy.
Wow.
I'm just...
Okay.
That's a long bus.
Yeah, that was.
How could she use that word?
How about General Slutskoff raising the 12th man flag? You know, I don't know.
How about Pasty stands on the other side of the field and raises it with a magnum?
Oh, gee.
How about Steven coming through with a good line for the first time? He's back. He's back. Everybody should be proud. So you want to call back this girl who wants us to break up with her boyfriend?
Yeah, of course.
Her bastard boyfriend. All right. Calling the girl with a bastard boyfriend. Bastard boyfriend. I got to do that for myself this morning because Steven has obviously got his mind on other things.
Well, I usually wait until you dial.
Wish he was here.
I don't say it until it rings, usually.
Wish you were here. Go ahead. It's ringing now. Or it's
I don't hear it. Calling the bastard boyfriend woman. Call her. Text her person.
You're off your game.
Gosh.
Mailing it in.
Jeez. Way to go, Steven.
Hey, what Gay said to all of you.
Fun shoe?
Does it matter anymore?
I think you know.
Hey, this is Brianna. I'm not here right now.
Sounds pretty high.
Hey, Brianna.
Record your message after the tone. To send a numeric page, press 5. When you are finished recording, hang up, or for delivery options, press 9.
Really?
Hey, bud, how do you leave us a text page telling us to do something for you, then you're not even there? Thank you for the call. Call us back soon.
Pick up. We know you're there.
Try it one more time.
One more time? All right.
She's going to answer now.
All right.
Oh, you are just...
You know, a little dialing music will eliminate my need to have to hum.
all by yourself.
He's off his game.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Calling her again.
Didn't even bring the whole band or anything.
Hey, it's T-Man. What's going on? I got your text page. You're on the air, baby.
What's up?
Baby.
Yeah, don't listen to that. Disregard the other message.
Yeah, right. How many times you got to do that in your life? Brianna, we got your text page, which reads as follows, in case you've forgotten what you wrote us, 7:45 and 51 seconds. You wrote, T-Man, will you break up with my bastard boyfriend for me? I'm too much of a pussy.
Bastard.
Now, let's hone in on this, let's focus on this pussy labeling you gave yourself. What are you trying to convey there? What's the message?
That I can't do it myself.
Mm-hmm. Oh, because you're
or
scared.
I try and I just don't follow through with it.
Mm-hmm. Now, why would he be considered the, how you say, quote-unquote, a bastard, a boyfriend? What has he done to convince us that he is, in fact, a bastard, a boyfriend?
He doesn't do anything but play Halo 2.
Okay, that does not qualify as a bastard, a boyfriend.
So no attention paid to you?
Has
no,
he?
no attempt to do anything but Halo 2.
Does he?
Anything.
Does he go out and get loaded and cheat on you? Does he come home loaded and beat you? Does he
goes out,
does he knock you up and then not acknowledge that he has kids?
Whoa.
What would he do? What has he done that would qualify him as a bastard?
He doesn't give me any.
A boyfriend. Well, maybe you're not worthy of getting any.
Oh, I'm worthy.
Oh, you're worthy?
Oh, she is worthy.
How can you be so sure that you're worthy?
I can get it from someone else.
Well, everyone out there can get it from someone else.
Yeah. Sure.
How many others can you get it from?
A couple.
Couple. That's really sad for a woman to only be able to get it from a couple of guys.
Well, why don't you look at my MySpace? And
There's an idea. All right. How do we find it? Since you're twisting our arm.
MySpace.com.
Yeah, we understand how to get to MySpace, but thank you so much.
Well, I know, but I have the link for it.
Okay, what's the link?
It's /Breezy.
Breezy.
Wait a minute.
BLUEYEZ.
It's so funny because we used to call women breezies. All right, anyone get that? You knew that?
Breezy what?
Breezy Blue BLUEYEZ.
I forgot about that. Remember we used to say, let's go out and look for a couple of brazies?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Remember that, Terry? Man, you used to go hunting for brazies.
Oh, Terry used to be a breezy.
Oh, jeez, thanks.
This guy's still a little zephyr in her.
It's loading.
Oh, jeez, I bet it is.
That's a nice picture of your bum there.
Mm-hmm.
That's my bad.
Picture of your ass on the...
Yes, it
That's
is.
my name.
Oh, gee.
Oh, Pasty.
Hey, blow that one up.
How's she look, Pastela?
Looks all right.
Looks all right? Where's she falling on the T-Man scale? I know you're...
Daddy done good, I'd say.
Uh-huh.
That's it?
Yeah, Daddy done good.
Steven, do you echo those sentiments, or are you going to go a little bit higher on the T-Man scale?
I might lean higher.
Because you go to the mall, you're finding Daddy Done Goods in just about every store you're going into.
Sure.
No, I mean, this place is not loaded with them because Daddy Done Goods not a little spot on the scale that you're feeling bad about by any means.
Right.
But it's not hard to find a Daddy Done Good.
Right.
That's my point.
Gotcha.
You found my point?
Gotcha.
I'm glad you got my point.
Yeah.
Steven.
Yes.
Does she fall up any higher on the T-Man scale than Daddy Done Good?
I would say you could go a little bit higher. I mean, that's not much, though.
Does she stretch out to a daddy should have his penis bronzed or no?
Ooh, that would be a big stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I see what you're saying.
Hey,
there.
I'm good with the Daddy Done Good.
Okay, she's more than happy to accept the title of Daddy Done Good.
All right.
Why does she have a picture of her ass on there? What's so significant about her ass? Is it...
Well, when people don't put the pictures of their faces on there, you gotta wonder.
Her ass is an improvement?
No.
Okay.
It's an interesting ass.
Pasty printed out the... I think she's pretty nice. Yeah.
From what I saw, it looks a little better.
Yeah. You guys are tough,
more
man.
lean.
Yeah.
You guys are tough. I'm not minding you.
Well,
I'm not
that's
minding you, baby.
because Pasty is, of course, his high bar is
Right.
Jessica Alba.
He's warped.
So
He's warped. I'm not throwing player's choice all over her vagina. But
Daddy should have his penis bronze. She's a
Really?
lot
You're
closer
going
to
that
that.
I think if she's leaning certainly hard towards Daddy.
Right.
Should have his penis bronzed.
Hard, T-Man.
Especially this picture, second row or how many?
Well, and maybe in
The one where she's
person.
laying, like the third over from her bud picture.
I had it done myself. I can't say that in there.
Lord love a duck.
The one where she's laying with those angels on her
Right, yeah.
damn breasts.
Yeah. And maybe in person she looks, a lot better.
I hate when there's some contradictory pictures, Terry.
Yeah.
You got this one where she's laying with the angels, and then you got some other ones that completely cancel out the feeling you get from pictures with the angels.
Yeah. Come on, Brianna.
Oh, jeez. What'd you call her, Brianna?
Brianna?
Brianna.
Isn't it Brianna?
I'm sure
It's Brianna.
It's Brianna, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Brianna. Oh, I see what you mean by a picture of her ass. That's no big deal. She's got a nice ass.
And maybe that's why she posted it.
Yeah.
Nice ass.
That is why I posted.
I thought it was like a close-up of just like her, like a moon in the camera. That's not. She's got a little get-up going on here with her ass hanging out, and you need to see that. Yeah. She knows that. Good job, Brianna.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good picture of her there, too. Oh, sorry.
Jeez, even easy.
All right, so now what's the deal? He's not having sex with you. How long have you been going out with this guy?
3 years.
3 years. How old are you, Brianna?
23.
23. You've obviously put in a lot of quality years of your life with this guy, and now he's more interested in playing Halo 2 than having sex with you.
Exactly.
And have you made it clear to him that this kind of behavior will not continue as far as you're concerned? And
it's been made more than clear.
And obviously he's not inspired to change his ways because he could live without you, no problem. That's pretty much the message I'd be getting if I were you.
Pretty much.
All right, well, are you just a all bark, no bite kind of woman, and you're not going to really follow through? You're just a threatener and not a follow-througher, or what?
I think that's what I've been doing lately, but I'm on the radio now, so I say I need to go through with it.
Mm-hmm. So you're officially broken up as far as you're concerned. Right now, you're making it official.
I'm making it official.
How do you,
What's his name? Announce to the world that you're breaking...
His name is Omar.
Omar, pay attention.
Brianna has a announcement for you that she wants to make clear. And it's the first initial announcement that she's ever made in this kind of fashion as far as it pertains to you. And here comes the Brianna press conference. Go ahead. Oh, wait, the reporter from the Seattle Times is not in this place yet. Yeah,
okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay, that was
Omar, it's over. You can go on with your Master Chief from Halo 2.
You list Halo as a hobby on your MySpace little profile.
It used to be until he got so into it. Now I don't like it.
Well, many would suggest, Brianna, that because your boyfriend is not interested in sex with you, one may suggest that he's getting it somewhere else. Have you considered that? Because man can't live on Halo alone, all right?
I have considered it, but we're together pretty much 24/7.
Well, he's not with you right now.
Yeah.
Have you seen all your friends?
Where's at work?
Steven's cheating on you already. Where is he right now?
He's at work.
Is that what he calls it?
Been unemployed for 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Where does he work? What does he do? Just give me a general idea.
He's a medical biller.
Medical biller, boy, I tell ya.
Yeah, I'll give you this month's installment.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Here's your bill.
Mm-hmm. Listen, Brianna.
Yeah.
If he's not having sex with you again, you must consider, as naive as you pretend to be, you must consider that there's something else going on in his life that has nothing to do with Halo 2.
Okay.
Unless you want to consider him giving her the sharpshooter part of that video game. Well, what do you care, though? You're broken up. It's official.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore.
Doesn't matter anymore.
So you guys,
he hears it.
So, yeah, he hasn't even heard it. How do you know that he heard it?
Brianna is a single woman. Doesn't matter if you heard it, Terry. The breakup's on the record. Brianna is a single woman for the first time in 3 years.
Wow.
This is the way
going out tonight.
She's going out tonight, and the first guy that wants to screw her, she's getting dried up and needs it.
All right, where are you going to be? Sounds good. Good for you.
Okay, I'm going to get back to work.
Where are you going out tonight?
Element.
The Element. Here, it's happening on a Tuesday. All right, there you go.
All right, bye.
All right, bye. Such a fraud.
Omar's coming in after work and saying, "Hey, babe, how you doing?"
Omar barely has to put in effort.
I know.
To get her, so happy that she's actually getting attention paid to her later today after that official breakup, Terry.
Right.
He can call and be like, "Yeah, I heard you broke up with me, yeah. Mm-hmm. You want to come over or what?"
And she's there.
And she'll be like, "Okay."
Yeah, done.
Freaking fraud, loser.
Never see Element tonight.
She'll go to if she does go to the Element, It'll only be worse for her.
Oh, my gosh.
She'll wind up crying all the way home in her car. You ever see a woman crying in her car, Terry? It's pathetic. You've seen it?
Yes.
Doesn't happen that often.
No.
But once in a while in a blue moon, when you see a woman just sobbing to herself in her car, it's just pathetic. Pathetic. And you got that written all over you, Browner. For goodness sake. Well, Tiny was on the line wanting to talk to Browner, Terry.
Oh, wow.
But I wasn't aware of it until now, and Browner went back to work. Gotta go back to work. What kind of work needs her? He asked Tiny if she was on the line, what did you want to say to her?
She can come on over here and play with me and baby mom.
Oh! Obviously.
She can get her serum, I'll get her done.
What Tiny is letting the world know. He's making an official announcement. Him and his wife looking for a threesome.
Wow!
Foursome or moresome.
Now, didn't your wife have gastric bypass surgery?
Yes, she did.
Was insurance a part of that or no?
Insurance was all of it.
See, I don't understand how insurance, people get insured all the time for their gastric bypass surgery, and Gay wants to make us believe he doesn't get any.
Well, but there are there are certain insurance companies who don't.
We paid $150 out of our pocket.
Paid $150 and no more. How about that for a deal?
It was like $46,000.
Oh my gosh!
He got the good kind.
Well,
she got
insurance
the
is paying for it. You're going to get the good kind.
Oh yeah, she's looking good, and I get a closer in every 6 months. It'll be a little bit closer.
Yes.
Wow.
They're getting closer and closer, Terry. Now they're ready for a foursome.
Whoa.
You and Sam Perkins going over to Froggy.
Yeah. Right.
Well, Tiny, I'm sorry that I hung up before I realized you were on the line. All right.
All right, you have a good one.
She might have been over instead of the Element. All right, anyhow. Take care, sir. Element. Go to the Element tonight.
Yeah.
He's so done. Whatever. Who are you kidding? Barely have to lift a finger to get her to come over tonight, Terry.
Yeah, probably right.
She even convinced herself that she actually broke up with him? Yeah. I don't even think so. Because she certainly didn't convince me, Terry. She convinced you?
No.
Ah!
What time am I picking up for Element tonight?
Let me see these pictures again. How about 10?
Okay, good.
The T-Man. Powers. Eric Powers. To the people. Q93.
Oh, yeah!
That could be some courteous. Weird people.
Terry, how about some final text pages here? Does that sound nice for you?
Sounds very nice.
I don't trust.
Yes, I understand what you're saying. But it's a whole different topic that we don't have time for. Anyhow, although we could always make time.
He loves to bring
Stephen will love to hear it after the show.
Oh, yes. Stephen, you're going to want to hear this one. Anyway, where's Stephen? Oh, there he is.
Right here.
Okay.
Whoa.
Not gone yet.
Let's see what we have here.
Where else would I be?
Yeah. All right.
When do we start the hour countdown till NFC Sunday Championship? Huh?
When we can figure it out with the math. Okay. Anyhow, okay, 9:20.
Too many right now.
9:22 and 9 seconds. Somebody writes, "Give me Brianna, T-Man. I will spoil her."
Oh.
Spoil her for what? Anyhow, 9:21 and 4 seconds. T-Man, I want my daughter to marry your son. Okay, we'll make that happen. All right. 9:19 and 47 seconds.
What happened then?
That was good? No?
Let me go to this one. 9:13 and 34 seconds. T-Man, why did you give in to the MySpace cult? It's so gay. Yeah, it pretty much is.
You can't argue.
Yeah, no, it's true.
It's hard for me to fight that, but it's certainly been entertaining. Anyhow,
you try being home at 10:15.
Yeah, you guys work 4 hours a day and then tell us what you're going to do with your time.
Figure out with all the hours in your day. All right.
Yeah, right.
So we've chosen going on a teenage website as 30-something-year-old men and having fun. All right. Anyhow,
it's not dirty.
No, well, we haven't taken it to that level. We never will, unless they're 18. Anyhow, 9:10 and 57 seconds.
That's the oldest.
What the hell is the 12th man flag anyway? Well, I assume everyone at this point knows what the 12th man flag is.
Hello?
Lord. Jeez, people. 9, 10, and 13 seconds. Tell Stephen Kilbreth that he doesn't need to stick it in to win. Just stimulate Amy's nipples. Keep them hard for over 5 minutes. That will cause her to go into labor. Wow. I can't imagine that just staring at him all day doesn't keep her nipples hard, too.
Staring at Steven?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
It's more than 5 minutes, by the way.
What's that? How long her nipples stay hard by staring at you?
No, I think the rule is on the whole nipple stimulation thing.
You've heard this wives' tale before?
Oh, yeah. Well, they talked about it in our class.
Well, she is a wife, and she has a tail, so make it happen. Anyway.
Actually,
we tried the spicy food yesterday. Actually, Thai food. So.
Is that right?
Really?
And that baby isn't out yet? Unbelievable.
He gave birth to something a little later.
All the gas didn't push him out.
And when you're doing that, it's not good to say, oh, it's like giving birth when you have a 9-month pregnant wife.
I see.
Doesn't appreciate it.
That's nice. Yeah.
Well, you actually ate Thai food. Wow, that's great.
That is awesome.
Welcome to the adult world of food eating.
But I asked for no rice, extra vegetables.
Tyler at 9:05 and 29 seconds writes, well, this is interesting.
Really?
No, I don't really. I can't.
Oh,
I can't.
Can you edit it somehow?
Well, it's just not interesting.
You said it was interesting. You said, this is interesting.
Come on. Well, it's interesting because it wasn't interesting. That's why it was interesting. 90. All right, fine.
Tyler.
Here's one. Here, 90% of Tacoma has smoked out crackheads. What's up with that? Aren't there any real people out here? See, this stuff like that is just a waste of time. Right? That's boring.
90%.
Anyway,
really?
9:05 and 29 seconds. Let the military troops raise the flag, T-Man. Go Hawks. Sign Lieutenant Corporal Kelly Douglas.
There you go.
Hard to argue with that.
Yeah.
It's not there, Lex Lava! What did I think? Anyway. 9:04 and 16 seconds. T-Man, me and some of my biatches are going on a road trip this summer to Vegas. Do you want to come? Sign Heather. Yes, tuck that one away. Anyhow.
Can I fly and just meet you there? Sit in a car with a bunch of dumb girls.
Best part could be the road trip for the first 100 miles. Anyhow.
Party car to Vegas.
Party car to Vegas.
Let me out in Chehalis. God, your voice is grating on my nerves, you dumb bunch.
Let me out at Quest Field.
Oh, listen to this. 9:02 and 57 seconds. This is from Amber. T-Man Pasty is effing around on MySpace.
Magnum, watch out. Hold it back.
Mm-hmm. He blew out my ears straight. Pasty. Pasty.
Yes, sir.
What does she mean by that? Effing around on MySpace. What does that mean?
Couldn't tell you what she means by that. Maybe it's somebody that I've talked to on MySpace.
I mean, it can mean a lot of things. Are you looking for women? Are you soliciting a fist? What are you doing?
Soliciting a fist.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for anything out there. I'm talking to people, meeting new people.
Well, if you're not going to tell me, I got to call Amber and get the story.
Soliciting a fist.
Yeah, he's not opposed to that.
I don't really know what you're talking about. It's actually 2 fists and a foot.
I'm going to give you an opportunity right now to tell me what she's talking about, or else I got to call her.
I'd like to call her.
Oh, you would?
Yeah.
All right, I can accommodate you on that one.
Thank you.
Do you again solicit a fist?
I tried to call her from my cell phone, but I don't have a women calling plan. I can't call girls.
Calling it.
Figured it wasn't worth it. What are we calling, Steven?
Amber.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Amber waves.
Oh, great. She's not going to answer. I'm going to be up all day now.
She's like, they're calling me? I don't want to deal with Pasty.
Threaten violence.
Imagine Pasty threatening her.
Yeah.
I'll kill you, bitch.
It's Amber's phone, and I'm sorry I missed your call, but leave me a message, and I will call you when I can.
All right. I guess we're not going to know.
One more try.
She sounds perfect for Pasty.
One more try. One more try. One more try.
Okay, thank you. That put it over the top. We should have a redial on here.
Yeah, tedious 7 digits.
It can be. I'm saying I'm being a little prissy.
Calling Amber. Again.
Oh, wow. Told you she wouldn't answer. Locked in my apartment right now.
The ball in her mouth.
Jeez.
That'll be later. That'll be
you love balls in people's mouths.
Oh, it is a cool visual.
Maybe it's a different ball than what you're thinking, Steven.
Yeah, the zipper mask on the red ball.
Well, I understand what you're talking about.
I don't know if he did.
Sorry I missed your call, but leave me a message, and I will call you when I can. Have a good day.
All right.
Thanks, Amber. We'll have a good day. Could have been a big winner.
Hard to have a good day now, Amber.
Yeah,
big DVD winner right there.
Big DVD
You missed out on a great DVD.
Wow. How could she not answer?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it's because she's tied up with a ball in her mouth. But aside from that, I don't know.
The T-Man.